Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. I've got Golden over here, and we're going to talk about our favorite things of 2025.
All of them, every single one of them.
Yeah, we got every single thing that we liked in this year. It's a very short list.
Yeah, because there wasn't a lot about 2025 that we could say, oh boy, oh, that was a great time.
Hope we're all having a wonderful new year, a wonderful January 1st, and a wonderful Thursday afternoon. Hi, Mello. Also, Zen the Dark Mage, thank you for the follow. And Golden Nova, my friend, thank you for the resub.
Happy to help. Happy to support.
The ads are now over. Everyone else, welcome. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi.
Greetings.
Hope we're having a good time. How has your 2025 been, Golden Nova? Yeah.
But, I'm employed, so, I have a roof over my head, so it's like living situations are stable. It just sucks. I think I have it better than most people. Ian, how about you? How's your situation?
Well, I spent the whole year looking for a job, and
oh, well, that means it must have yielded some returns considering how much effort you put into it.
No!
You traveled! You went across country borders for jobs this year.
Mm-hmm. I went to Montreal to attempt to find a job. And the one of the people that I met with in Montreal did have a job opening, and I applied to it, and I didn't get it. Montreal was nice, though.
Well, thankfully, things are looking up in 2026. There's, not to mention, and we can't forget. So
anyway,
get your
vaccines
anime this year, huh? You better. You never know when that's gonna run out. Holy.
Nightmare. And then to top it all off, as usual, I had an injury at the end of 2025. Happens every year at this point now. Last year, last year it happened, I think, a little bit after the new year. I fell down the stairs, injured my back. This year, I injured my wrist. The year before that, I got COVID and ran into a wall in a fever-induced mania.
Rage didn't quite cut it. We needed something stronger, huh?
Yeah, well, it wasn't rage. It was fear. It was fight or flight, and I chose to run away from the illness that was dehydrating me. Because how was I going to fight that?
This dehydration is coming out of nowhere. Wait. This has to be the work of an enemy stand. I need to get outside their remote activation radius.
Luckily, at least, because I ran into a wall, but the wall was right next to the stairwell, so I could have run down the stairs and passed out there instead.
Thankfully, you made the correct choice. Slamming.
Yeah, bubble wrap me every December. Yep. Mm-hmm. And you might as well keep it on until the end of January, because again, I'm pretty sure the falling down the stairs last year happened in January.
Some people just have cursed months. It's outrageous.
Yeah. I mean, the holidays are just prone to disaster anyways. There's so many things going on, so many plates you have to spin, so many people you meet and thus can contract diseases from. So many deadlines that you try and meet, and then you got a new standing desk and you put your arms in a terrible way that just ruins your wrist.
Not that you know anything about that.
No, wouldn't know anything about that. I guess a little housekeeping. I've got the December update. It's coming soon for patrons. It's a bit depressing because, but it will be up soon. And I've got to fucking react to the stupid Elestrals ban list. I love Electral. Yay! Keep giving me boxes, please.
It sounds like it. It sounds like you are really invested in the journey
Please,
of the
please,
divines.
please keep giving me boxes, Dan. A Drive. Also, if you hear gunshots, all my neighbors are insane rednecks, and it's New Year's Day, so they're going to be shooting guns and fireworks. That's just the nature of the beast.
Good.
Are you ready to talk about the best of 2025?
Please, we have already started this in the depression mire. We gotta have a little happiness right now.
Well, here's my really cool PowerPoint that I made on my phone because my wrist hurts.
Yeah, I remember the Discord message of like, hey, Nova, which of us should make it? I guess I can do it. It wouldn't hurt too bad. And I'm like, yeah, handle all the work for me with your wrist injury, please.
Well, like I said, on my phone, it's not really much of an issue. I could type on my phone pretty well. I'm going to start doing scripts on here on my phone so I could do something.
Just anything.
All right. Okay, so first up, we're starting with best anime/show, because I don't know if either of us watches enough anime and shows to separate them out into different categories. I think primarily the show part, honestly.
Yeah, I think just generally show, but thankfully it did end up being anime, so we have retained our cultured status.
Mm-hmm. I've got Watanabe, or There's No Frickin' Way I'll Be Your Lover, unless... Incredible. Just like, I was reading the manga for this before it came out. It was even announced it was going to have an anime. So I was ecstatic that it was going to get an adaptation, and the adaptation is exactly what I wanted. It's perfection. It is beautifully animated, at least for the most part. It captures the quirky weirdness of all these characters, and it perfectly captures the insane anxiety of our lead character, Renako. Yura started reading this off of my recommendation. It's Peem. It is. It's Peem. It's. I don't know. I literally there's only one thing about the anime adaptation that kind of rubs me the wrong way, is that I think the way they handled Renako and Mai's issues with consent was a little bit different than the manga.
Okay, this is starting to get a little little detailed right now.
Yeah, so there's a little bit area where Mai is a little bit pushy on Renako.
And which one's Mai?
Mai is this golden-haired one right here.
Okay.
Renako is our main character, the pink one in the middle. Renako is the one who is saying there's no freaking way I'll be your lover. Unless but because that unless is hanging there, Mai is pushing a little far, and she's like this rich girl who gets everything that she wants, and she wants Renako, right? In the manga, I feel like there's a slight difference in how they present this. Like the events happen the same, but the pacing and the framing is slightly different, to the point where it feels like the manga is on Renako's side, whereas the anime feels like it's not exactly on Renako's side, and it's kind of like it feels like the anime is kind of blaming Renako a little bit for not knowing what she wants, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
And it put off a friend from the anime. Like, and I think that's a shame, because that's a really good anime and manga. So I would recommend reading the manga first, but perfect adaptation otherwise. They're getting a movie. It broke the curse. It broke the Yuri curse. They're getting a movie and a second season.
Whereas normally the curse makes it so it's only a movie or a second season?
No, the curse is that it gets one season and then gets canceled.
Oh.
For Yuri. That's the Yuri curse.
Right, okay.
But that's Watanabe. Ready for yours?
Yeah, go ahead. Drop it. Folks, I love Digimon. It's a big part of my childhood, but I didn't keep up with it much past. So this is kind of the first Digimon media that I've kept up with since then. It's a huge departure from normal, but the amount of heartstrings they get to pull with this formula blows my mind.
This
The show's
one
fantastic.
looks quite good. I've never actually watched a Digimon. By the way, I'm in big head mode now. Thank you, Ferret Lord.
Oh wow, they got enough precursor orbs to open up the cheat code menu.
But I've never watched a Digimon. This one looks really nice. Like,
It's fantastic.
Digimon just keeps getting like cooler and cooler. I played a little bit of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth or whatever the fuck it's called.
Not the new one, but like
Yeah,
older
the
RPG.
one from the fucking PS Vita.
Yeah. That would be the
Fun game. I'm enjoying it. I need to get back to it.
same here. Gotta play that. Gotta play Time Stranger.
Yeah. This show looks awesome. The one before this, like the remake, looked really interesting too. Digimon is having like its moment again, which is really fun.
I think so. Between this, the fantastic card game that they made, the
Yeah.
outrageous media reach that the games have gotten. Like beforehand, you would get things like Survive or like the DS games that would just be a blip on the radar. But I saw more advertising for Time Stranger than most other AAA games out there. It's outrageous.
Yeah, no, it was all over the place. And it's a game that people talked about longer than like a week, which is impressive.
Crazy.
Now.
That being said, I still have no idea what Time Stranger is about, so that might be a little bit of a tripping. But it's Pet Collector with Digimon. I don't think that people.
Yeah, I mean, like,
at least get invested.
How could it go wrong?
But yeah, Beat Break does not currently have any connection with any other canon. So if you're looking for a jumping on point, this is great. There's the thing I like about Digimon is that it's not so popular or rooted in a financial cycle as Pokemon, where they can't risk doing new things. I think
or even
Digimon
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Has always been trying new stuff. Yeah, I agreed. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also kind of in like a rut, might be too strong of a word, but
yeah, I would say
they'll refuse to give up. Iconography, in terms of iconography and structure, that keeps them feeling stale.
Hey, what were the first fucking full arts revealed? Blue Eyes and Dark Magician.
Yeah, folks.
And like every core set is headlined by an anime retrain.
That's the whole. It's because they gotta reach back for the nostalgia.
And yet they refuse to make a new anime now. Like, they keep making rush animes instead of anything for the main set. But we'll get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Later.
Curious. So yeah, it's got a lot of things to say about modern technology culture. Everyone in the world is tied to the replacement for smartphones in this world is Sapotamas. Everyone carries around a little egg-shaped device that handles everything for them, and it's so funny to think that they all have just like an egg in their pocket.
Would you care for an egg in this trying time? I do appreciate the way Digimon interacts with internet, even like even when it harkens back to the older Digimon, where it has this like very 90s interpretation of the internet, and it still like maintains that in a modern context. It's still very interesting in how it does so.
That's one of the things that's helpful, that Digimon is allowed to be fluid about that, because none of that stuff where like this digital world with islands and telephone poles and random train cars exists in Beat Break. The digital world as it is a lot more Tron-esque, more literal in a way now. But that's because a lot of the things that involve the technology world that we live in is the things that's to talk about are more applied to the real world that they live in. And it's cool. Technology reliance, class relations, big autism, lots of autism modes. It's crazy. He literally summons the autism lizard as his main character. It's so good, folks. If you need a reason to watch Beat Break, watch it for Geckomon. He's the most fantastic little creature I've ever seen.
That's awesome. Next up? Question mark?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done.
It's manga time,
Right,
baby. This is Hino-san no Baka, or Hino, you fucking dummy. There's no fucking in there. Hino, you dummy.
You dummy.
This is a Happy New Yuri. Yes, this is Yuri. I've been reading a lot of Yuri manga this year, like a lot of Yuri manga. It's just something I can easily do on my phone. And I think this is my favorite of it all. Including Watanabe. I really, really enjoyed Watanabe, but this one is just so good. It's a little...
Yeah, that has an anime.
Yeah, that one has an anime, so I could put it there instead.
Yeah.
Hino-san does not have an anime, or I don't believe it has anything in the works either. It is a complete manga. You can go read it all. I don't actually know when it came out. I think it might have finished in 2024 or something like that. I don't know. I read it this year though, so whatever.
Yeah, no,
that's the rules we're working on.
It's our things that we experienced. We're not on anyone else's timetable here.
Yeah. This manga is about two idiots, one of who is a perv and one of who is a like a class representative type person.
Mm-hmm.
And how they fall in love because of their quirky idiot qualities. I found that my favorite tag on Dynasty Reader is moron couple. It is peak. It is like the perfect tag on Dynasty Reader because when both people are a little bit of an idiot, you just get perfect rom-com vibes. And this one is my favorite. It's so sweet. It's so funny. And that's about all you need.
Hell yeah. No, I agree. I think it's a lot easier to get invested in a relationship when you know that the people involved in it are a little bit fuck ups.
Yeah.
Just some
like
helps out of the drama. Makes them
as a
relatable,
basic premise, Hino-san is the dark-haired girl there. She is a student who just refuses to go to class. She hangs out outside of class and waits until school is over and then goes home. And as the class president, our other character's name I'm blanking on because I read it a long time ago, is coming over to her to get her to come back to class, and Hino-san is putting her in situations like comedic / romantic / sexual situations. And it just kind of builds from there. It starts off very comedic, and then moves to more romantic, which I think is like it's something that I've noticed and come to love so much that I've actually started like conceptualizing a video about Yuri comedy manga that becomes serious as they go on, and like the reasons why, like storytelling reasons why that happens.
A lot of good stuff to dig into on that.
I also will say honorable mention to there are noises coming from the room next door. Also a really good one. That one has polyamory in it, which is really cool. It ends with a throuple.
Hmm?
Yeah, no, it ends with a throuple. It's really cool. And
well, now I have to read it.
The only reason that one is not in as this one is that this one's a little funnier, I would say, but that one's also really funny too. This one is Hino-san no Baka. Hino-san, you dummy.
You dummy.
You dummy.
I like that they're bringing the Twitch talk into their relationship. I've never realized things like.
Next up is yours.
Yeah, so I think a through line through a lot of my media tastes is that I am far more mainstream than a lot of folks out there. I don't have I don't do a lot of digging into particular things. So my pick this year was Don to Don. I
Dun, dun, dun,
heard
dun, dun,
the
dun, dun, dun.
So now I haven't read all of it. I saw the anime had come out, and I've been using the Viz Media app to kind of get some stuff to read every once in a while. But I've been just doing the free version, so I kept up with like the arc recently where Momo's turned into a little tiny person, and they got to go undo that curse. Yeah, she's like a midget for some reason. No, not even like she's like a gnome. She's a gnome-sized person.
That's awesome.
And so they're running around Japan trying to find like the temple they can use to undo the curse.
They made her ass chibi.
You've been hitting you with the super deformed beam. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything that I can say that hasn't been said in the pop culture sphere. Don to Don has the animation is really cool in the show. The illustrations are full of energy. They're cute. But I think the one thing that I find really cool is a technique that comes up in manga that I really, really like, where it'll be this like regular cartoony style normally, and then the artist will just pick points where certain things become hyper realistic. You would see this in One Punch Man when they got really close in with like Gino's equipment. You would see it in Gantz a lot when it came to a lot of the machine stuff. There's a recent arc where one of the enemies turned friends has the ability to control flies, so whenever that comes up, there's like a couple scenes where the artist just gets really zoomed in on them, and they draw these like they're just flies, and I was like, this is crazy, and I love the contrast. It's so cool.
Yeah, I've watched a couple episodes of Dan to Dan. I've not finished the first season because I'm really bad at getting back to shows. I've liked it enough. I've gotten too Yuri pilled, and I can't. I have trouble approaching a cis-het relationship.
No, that's valid. They do love their little love triangles in the show.
Yeah, and they talk about bananas way too much in these first few episodes. I hope they stop sometime.
Yeah, I think now that's something that I won't be able to talk to insofar as how we transition to point A to point B, because I know a huge drop off for the first episode of Don to Don is that they really, really love showing off Momo in her underwear. A lot, and talking about like borderline essay for the first few chapters. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough getting into. If that's something that's a turning off point for you, obviously give it a wide berth. No, nothing wrong with that. If that's not something that is as much of a sticking point, I think it's definitely worth reading.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and stick it out because it's not a huge issue for me. It's just like something that bugs me at the back of my head, you know?
No, it's valid. It's valid. I totally understand.
Next up?
Let's do it.
Click, please. Thank you. So I watched Gunsmith Cats for the first time. Now, technically, this is not a movie. It is 3 OVA episodes, but they're like movie length in total.
You watch them together.
Yeah, I did watch them together, so...
Yeah, so you watched the Gunsmith Cats movie. I gotta watch this. This looks so fun.
Gunsmith Cats is fucking incredible. It is peak 90s anime. It takes place in the wild Chicago game landscape. You can see the Illinois. Well, actually, it says Illinois on the
Illinois.
Illinois. I forgot the I there.
Okay, there's no I in Japan.
That's true. There's no I in team either, which is what Rally and Vincent are. And they're God. It's so they're these two characters are just so fun. We have like the kind of the pretty serious but like quippy not detective but the bounty hunter character, and then we have like the fucking explosions gremlin.
And we do love a good explosion gremlin.
It's
if you mainstream goblins for people you can't get into D&D.
If you haven't seen this already, watch it, because I have a video coming soon. I need you to see it first.
Huh? Huh?
The script of the Gunsmith Cats video. Well, it's not a Gunsmith Cats video. There's a couple other things in there too. The script for the Gunsmith Cats portion is already written, and God, it's so cool. If you've ever watched Cowboy Bebop, you're gonna love Gunsmith Cats if you like that show. It's not as philosophical as Cowboy Bebop in any way, shape, or form, but the vibes are very similar.
My favorite anime of all time is Outlaw Star, and that's been described as less philosophical, Cowboy Bebop. So I'm glad we get to move genre from sci-fi to crime procedural.
If you watch the intro to Gunsmith Cats, you'll be like, "Oh, that's the Cowboy Bebop intro." It's literally the same intro, like, except instead of like, Cowboy Bebop's intro has like a philosophical screed in the background. And the Gunsmith Cats intro has like bombs, guns, cars. But boy, do the guns, bombs, and cars look incredible. These motherfuckers went to Chicago to study up on how guns worked and cars. They recorded actual car noises at a racetrack in Chicago.
And notably, they don't have racetracks in Japan. They don't have a big racing scene over there, so they had to go overseas.
Well, they're already there, you know. They had to get the Chicago PD to let them shoot up a bunch of guns. And if you really, really like it, there's also a making of. Well, it's not exactly a making of. It's kind of light on the making of, but there's like some amount of making of in that documentary. They do have like an actual documentary that was made at the same time the thing was being made. That shows you some of the ins and outs of how they made it and what was going on at the time. Yeah. So yeah, cool, Gunsmith Cats. I love these girls. They're so fucking cool. Also, there's a Soviet assassin in there, so if you like that kind of shit too, there you go.
Hey, guess who watched Shin Ultraman this year?
Not me, actually. I have not actually still haven't seen Shin Ultraman for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, as someone who this was their second piece of Ultraman media, I think I saw Rising. I don't know where that counts for the established crew when it comes to legitimacy of the Ultraman canon.
I heard people like it, but yeah.
I thought it was nice. I thought it was a nice movie. But this was really now. This does get on here because I literally spent an hour as we were setting up, scrolling through IMDb, going through listings to be all like, "Did I watch any movies this year?" And I watched this one in January, so because this came out in 2024, so this is another one of those. I experienced it now. The CG fights were pretty cool. They had in there the main bad guy alien they had in there that was like I forgot how they described it, like a one-dimensional being. They could do weird shit. They visualized that really cool. And I got a real front row seat to the I think it's a general idea where it's a lot of aliens fusing with humans and using that as a bridge to understand our culture. So that was cool to see that in like a modern setup. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah. No, this movie looks great. I would trust Hideaki Anno with anything. And
that's true. It is an Anno setup, and
you know how I feel about him.
That's quality.
I made a video about it.
If you don't know what we're talking about, shame on you. How dare you? Pause time. Go watch the other video.
And so I'm really looking forward to watching this hopefully soon. And I want to watch Kamen Rider too. Shin Kamen Rider looks incredible.
Now, my second part of this is, as I was going through that listing, I did find a couple of movies that came out this year. that I do think I need to share the titles of.
Oh
I
yeah.
know nothing about them, but I think they're following in the vein of Steamboat Willie is now in the public domain, so now we have to find other public domain things to turn into horror movies. And I got two of them that are just incredible.
Mhm.
Do you want to take a guess on anything before I name the two that I
Well,
have?
I do
Or
know
do we
that
just
there
get into
was
it?
a Steamboat Willie horror movie that was
Yeah,
made.
there was that.
I know that Winnie the Pooh or Winnie or whatever the fuck Blood and Honey had a
Oh,
sequel for some
yeah,
reason.
it's not that. That was too easy, so I didn't include that one.
I'm there's got to be a Popeye recently entered the public domain, so there's got to be a Popeye one.
Okay.
What else entered the public domain recently? Oh, yeah, I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. That's
Okay.
that's why I guess is
Uh,
Popeye's in there.
the first one is called Popeye's Revenge. The
Yeah,
legend of Popeye haunts a group of counselors as they intend to open a summer camp, so they couldn't
stupid.
even get past Jason Voorhees.
Like why would that be the? Okay, whatever.
The second one, Bambi the Reckoning. After a mother and son get in a car wreck, they soon become haunted by Bambi, a mutated, grief-stricken deer on a deadly rampage seeking revenge for the death of his mother.
Okay, sure. That one makes more sense to me than the Popeye one, honestly. They actually thought about why a Bambi would come after you.
Instead of just like, just gonna put
Popeye
Popeye
comes
in
to the
here.
camp and he kills him.
Kill, he has anchor.
He eats his
Ooh.
spinach.
Gar.
You stole his
So that's like,
spinach. I know what you stole last summer, and it was spinach.
I think we should start writing some of these. I think we're on our game with this.
Coming soon
Wow.
to a theater near you. Video games.
Video.
So I played a lot of video games this year. I played a lot more video games since I started streaming. And there was a lot of things I could have put on here. Plenty of games I played that I was like, oh, I really, really like this. Unicorn Overlord I liked a lot, although the writing was a little bit. I played Yakuza off stream, and I really enjoyed the fuck out of Yakuza, but people have sung Yakuza's praises to the moon and back.
Forever.
One game that has not gotten its laurels is Stories from Seoul: The Gundog. A return of the PC 98 visual novel in a modernized fashion. And it is really, really good. The writing is really nice. You've got pronoun options that if you choose the they, them pronouns, you get a fucking pompadour. It's fucking
That character looks
incredible.
really rad. Yeah.
The characters are really fun. The only quibble I have with it is that the ending is kind of meh, but that's because it's setting up another game in the future. It's supposed to be a Stories from Seoul as an arc, and the Gundog is the first chapter in that arc.
Yeah, it's the first OVA that the studio's putting out.
Exactly, yeah. I love that we're bringing back PC 98 vibes. I think that shit is awesome. I love the way it looks in every way, shape, or form. Like I said, the writing's really nice. The characters that you can love to hate, and characters that you love to love. If you haven't checked out Stories from Seoul the Gundog, do so. I got it for Golden Nova for Christmas.
Yeah, no, I was glad. I was either watching you while you were playing it or watch your VODs for it. This game is outrageous. I love it.
It
I can't wait
fucking
to do my own
rocks.
run through on it. It's good.
It's so
In
cool.
fact, I'm gonna interject and say that we have opposite viewings on the ending. I thought that shit was haunting.
No, I get
That was
that. I
unreal.
definitely
Like,
get
oh my
that.
God.
It just felt inconclusive to me. It left it hanging, and that's not a bad thing necessarily. It's just not what I was looking for.
Okay.
But it will be concluded in a future game. So I will hold
You
off
will eventually.
on that judgment. Really, it certainly is a good cliffhanger.
Excellent. Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, good game.
Good,
Lots
good.
of good art.
Fuck, the characters are so
piloting
cool.
sections are so cool.
Oh
the
yeah,
character design is fantastic.
The way the UI changes when you enter into a mech is like fucking it's so good.
Also, peak chief engineer design. I'm fanning myself.
Like
Designers, you
I
can't just
love
put the Meryl haircut on someone and not make me
all of these
obsessed with them.
fuckers. All these fuckers are so good. So we have 100 line with 100 pixels.
Yeah, I couldn't find I was just pulling the first images I could get. Okay, so this is the game that nearly sunk the Golden Nova YouTube channel. 100 line is fantastic. But it is like the maximalist visual novel. I think people were toting around statistics that this was longer than Umi Neko, like the visual novel, like the one that you talk about when you want to talk about impenetrable pieces of media.
Is it longer than Higurashi When They Cry though?
That one I didn't hear. I don't know where that lands on the spectrum of time frames, but holy cow! I struggle to talk as much about it as I want to without getting into super spoilery territories, but at the same time, well, see, the thing is that my qualifier for that is if you know how Kotoka and Urakoshi write their stories, a lot of the stuff isn't going to be spoilers. It's, that's just the things that they do, so of course they're included in here. But I'm doing this stream with someone who I have not indoctrinated those pieces of media with, so I actually can't say that. But how do I do this? So I can't get into more about story good without talking about more of that stuff. So I'm just going to tell all of you, if you're looking for a story along the lines from those creators, you're going to be satisfied with it. The gameplay for the first, couple of runs is pretty good. It never gets bad, but you kind of figure out what the game is making you do. It's situated like a Fire Emblem, but it has so few options in it. It's far more like a puzzle game than having a big Fire Emblem experience.
So,
but that's good.
Like
I think
Godzilla Voxel Wars.
Okay, it's not a Voxel Wars. Holy shit. Let's not. Fuck, that's so bad. I say that it provides you with limited options positively because it knows what it wants to do and doesn't want to add extra fluff. It's cool because most visual novels like this already have a function to build relationships between characters, and Fire Emblem has that too. Yeah. So instead of having to make a whole new system in your tactical role-playing game to do that, you're already attached to a visual novel, so that's all taken care of. The battle system is really just each character has 2 or 3 abilities, and they'll set them in certain scenarios where you gotta puzzle out how to best use them. And I found that they did that in a way that was really good up until you started redoing routes and you started power leveling certain characters. But I don't think any game survives new game plussing your cast, so I don't think that's necessarily a knock against it.
I appreciate the ambition of this game. The idea of gamers really hate that their choices don't matter in games. What if I literally gave you 100 endings? That's incredible to me.
That's the thing that annoys me with the marketing for this, because I think even Kotoka was there are 100 unique, distinct endings. There's not. There's not, okay? There's a dozen. There's a dozen or so, and there's little branching points that come off of that give you quick ends or bad ends. There's not 100.
But yeah, Mello really liked this. Arya, my partner, really enjoyed this game as well. I've heard nothing but praise for this, and I also hear every single time I have wasted 5 months playing this game now.
It takes forever, but every moment is a treat.
I just again, I really appreciate the ambition of the kind of game like this. Here's my honorable mention.
Maximalist. Yeah.
Pokemon Legends ZA. is a game that is not Game of the Year. It is not my favorite game I played this year, but it is a game that exceeded all expectations. I thought the show was going to be ass, and I played the shit out of it. I enjoyed it a lot. It's really well written. It takes the good writing of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and bumps it up even more so, I would say. Lots of stuff that is foreshadowed and then comes to fruition. Lots of characters that you come to love or hate. It's really fantastic. And the way they updated the battle system, well, I wouldn't say update, because I don't think that turn-based combat is outdated. I think it's really cool. But the way they have made the battle system in this game makes me actually believe in Pokemon Legends as a brand, whereas Pokemon Legends Arceus made me think, oh, I'm going to hate all of these games.
This is going to devolve into hot garbage soon.
Music. Yes. The music is really nice.
I have been listening to Kanari's theme and Jacynth's theme forever since this has come out. They're so good.
I can't believe there's an Electro Swing Pokemon battle theme.
Yeah, that they made that for me. That was they thought of me specifically when they put that together.
But because of all that, I wanted to give an honorable mention to Pokemon Legends ZA for proving me wrong about Pokemon Legends as a franchise inside the Pokemon franchise. Yeah, no, Mello, it's really good.
Okay, so Look Outside came out of left field for me. There are a number of games where the game hates you and wants to kill you, and I've tried them and I bounce off of them. Look Outside is one that I actually finished, largely because it doesn't actually want you to not beat it. It has the veneer of a Fear and Hunger, but is just Earthbound. They remade Earthbound again.
Okay.
And that comes through in a lot of like the way it handles its writing, which is fantastic. The setting is like dour and a lot of random stuff just wants to end your life and absorb you and transform your flesh into things unknown by man and beast alike. And then you'll go down into a basement somewhere and talk to someone who's made of mouths, and they'll look and go, "Oh, hey, how's your afternoon?" Me?
Hell yeah.
They call me Mouthy now. No, I don't have a tongue anymore, so I just eat because the blood-curdling rage inside of me forces me to. But don't worry, I've got it under control. It's very Undertale in ways. It's very true. I think a part of me was worried that it was gonna be taken as some kind of mascot horror situation. One of your Poppy Playtime nonsense. Where
Darts
it just kind
into
of
Ban
wore
Ban.
the oh lord, where it just kind of wore like the aesthetics of being scary but still kind of being vibrant and approachable in a way. But there are like several there's not a lot of them, but there are some moments that are actually legitimately heartbreaking. They really cut to this real human connection of what would happen in the middle of an Eldritch apocalypse like this. So it's very well considered. Stories are good. There are some endings that have spooked me with what they do. One of the endings is crazy because it pulls off the trick of explaining exactly what's happening in minute detail without ruining exactly the story. Normally,
that's impressive.
It's wild. So I really dig that. It's fun. Lots of different variations. A lot of random events change up how you play. If you are at all enamored with RPG Maker style games, Look Outside is an easy recommend.
Right.
It's just a JRPG, but it's spooky. Shout out to the creator. Like every enemy is different, and they made a sprite for each one of them. It's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I don't actually know a ton about this one, so I don't have much to add. Sounds awesome.
Definitely. I'll play if you can. It's
Bye-bye.
blah.
Time for comic. I don't read a ton of comics anymore. I mostly just read the Godzilla comics, and I really like this one. There you go.
What's going on with Heist?
So Godzilla Heist is a story about a guy trying to steal. Okay, so it is obviously it's a heist that involves Godzilla, right? So it's a fucking heist movie where they're using Godzilla as the distraction to perform the heist. The main character, I don't want to reveal the twist, but basically the idea is that they're trying to steal Mechagodzilla, which is currently in London. It's like being housed in a facility in London. And so they're trying to steal Mechagodzilla so they can use it as part of like a terrorist organization thing, right? And to do that, they need something to distract everyone so that they can get Mechagodzilla out of there. And the only thing that's big enough distraction to stop the British military and security apparatus from stopping you from stealing Mechagodzilla is Godzilla itself. It's got interesting twists, cool spy shit. It's got Godzilla. What more do you want? Also, the covers are fucking fantastic. Look at that.
This looks so good. This is so movie poster. It's crazy.
Though they're not selling it, they're using it for terrorist things.
Perfect distraction. Who are you selling the Mechagodzilla to? What was the fucking planet people? Aliens?
The fucking exilians? The fucking simians? How do they lure the big guy? So the main character has like drones. So he's studied Godzilla, and he has drones that can attract its attention, basically.
Okay.
Which it's important that they're semi-autonomous, because that way he can have them away from him.
He's not standing 1,000 meters in one direction with a little handheld controller, the kind that you have to strap around your shoulders to have the big console in front of you with the big joysticks.
Do you think the British took Mechagodzilla because they're jealous of that Japan stole Japanese culture better than them? Well, I will leave the question of who the British took Mechagodzilla from up to you, the reader, to read the book. Let me tell you, they didn't make it.
Behold our latest weapon, Colonizer Godzilla.
Oh, you didn't have a comic? That's fair.
I don't have a comic, but however, a future entry will involve comics, so I'm folding those two together.
Ah, okay. All right. Bloody Blast Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Hope you're having a nice day. We're doing our best of 2025. Just talk about everything we liked in 2025. Hi.
2025.
So this is my favorite song of the year. I absolutely adore this song. Lose Your Head by Vain Lily. It's a song about religious trauma. And it's also the fucking bangerest banger to ever be bang. It's incredible.
Ouch.
Not only is it incredible, it is insanely inspiring. I have a song in the works. I guess I'll announce this now. I'm making a new theme song for the channel, for the streams, and it's inspired by this song. So, I adore this. It's just, I don't know how better to explain it other than please listen to it and you'll just know. It's self-evident why this is my favorite song of the year.
Who's it made it? Lily someone?
Vain Lily.
Vain Lily, thank you.
Yeah, because you do need that part. Otherwise, if you just type "lose your head," you get like a bunch of random shit. It's weird.
I imagine so. It's almost like it's a common phrase used to express some level of out-of-mindedness.
I also do appreciate how the cover art here has "Lose Your Head" in plain font, because that's completely unreadable. You got "Lose Yourself" by Eminem. don't.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck?
How was that second character in S? I ask. So Yuri Riot put out a really good song this year. It's called "Cheap Distractions," and it's been on my playlist for a while. If I could talk with Yuri Riot and ask just how they got to the core of the modern ennui of dealing with a world on fire and trying to put that out personally with the liquid of personal satisfaction with cheap distractions, one might say, I would feel completed.
That's crazy. Let me go grab them real quick.
Wait, what? You know Yuri Riot?
Yeah, no, I do. I'll go grab them real quick.
Fucking way. Dude,
they're in the room next to Pegasus.
Crazy. That's wow.
Okay, I'm here.
Ian, you knocked that out of the park with this one. This was fantastic.
Thank you. I don't have much else to say. This song is my first Teto work that I've released. More coming. I'm pretty proud of this one being my debut, though. I think it did well, and I think it is good. I think a fun thing about this song is that it was partially an attempt to replicate the formula of Vocaloid songs as a whole. I did a lot of studying this year on Vocaloids, and it was an attempt to replicate the formula, but I still had a lot of my the instruments that I use in my music making and my sensibilities are still of a certain kind. So it ends up sounding somewhere between a modern Vocaloid song and a Depeche Mode track. Did you pick Teto for a specific reason? Teto was easy to access, for one, and I like her. She's cool.
Yeah, she's Ian's friend, so
that's my best friend, Teto.
Yeah.
Also, Teto's having a big cultural moment right now, and so a lot of the stuff that I was listening to was Teto. So that made it easier to pull the lessons I was learning from that studying into what I was doing.
Makes sense.
I think one of the big songs I was listening to while making this was what is it called? It's like Dai 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 Kirai or something like that. Fucking banger ass track. But there's another one that's very similarly named, and so it's hard to actually find the one I'm talking about. It's the one featuring Miku and Teto as enemies. It's very cute. The animation, fuck. If I can afford someday to have fully animated music videos like that, I'll be so fucking happy. But I love this art that Kasekigami made for me. Great artist.
So good.
I think it worked perfectly for the music video as well, because I was just able to slowly zoom in on it. If I could have had it be slightly animated, like the flickering lights. I tried to do a little effect like that with the just in Adobe After Effects, but it didn't quite come through. But it's still there a little bit. Really great art though. I just perfectly captures the vibe of the song. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. I love the bread USBs. That's incredible. Okay,
store all of your data in the baguette.
Favorite musical artist is Jamie Page. Jamie Page has had a fucking banner year. It's been an incredible year for Jamie P. Jamie P actually did the mixing and mastering on my favorite song of the year, Vain Lily's "Lose Your Head."
Sick.
Jamie's just all over the place. Was in Unbeatable, which just recently came out, making tons of music with Teto and Gumi, and then making like official Miku music as well. Going to Japan in the near future to like for conventions and stuff. Jamie is. It's been an incredible year for her, and it's well deserved. Everything that she does is a fucking banger. Yeah.
Well, kudos to them. I can't wait to get into Unbeatable. That I've played the demo on and off for a while. Those songs kick.
That game looks. One of my friends is really into it. Zero is really into it, and is like learning guitar again because of it. It's so cute.
Hell yeah.
So if there's ever a guitar, like actual guitar, and then a MIDI guitar and a future track of mine, that'll be because of Unbeatable. Anyways, top favorite YouTube video. This was a buzzer beater. It came at the very end of the year. Fucking Spice 8 Racks, Magic the Gathering, Revolution, and Fascism. What do you even say about this? It's a fucking magnum opus. Like,
I guess saying it's exhaustive might be a bit too much praise, but it goes into an immense amount of detail and information about a variety of situations, political hierarchies. It's crazy. All on the backdrop of one of the most disappointing sets in Magic's history.
It's so strange. Every time it returns to being a video about Magic the Gathering, it's like a jump scare.
Yeah.
It feels wrong that it's about Magic the Gathering again. It is primarily a video about the rising tide of fascism across the world, and what we can do about it, and revolutionary theory in general. What does revolution mean? What does revolution look like? What forms does revolution take? What do you have to think of when you think of revolution? If you're anywhere on the left spectrum, from anarchist to communist, you should give this a watch, especially if you're into card games and the ways that card games can tell stories, which is always the perfect. If you're into that, you should be watching Spice 8 Rack already. Like,
yeah, for sure. Cannot recommend the Yawgmoth eugenics video enough. That was another really cracked video.
Oh, also the fucking Dusk Bloom.
Yeah,
how we tell horror.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Fantastic, maybe not deconstruction, but analysis of how the different ways the horror is being portrayed and how it's being used.
And in the ways it doesn't work because of the 80s aesthetics being stapled on, and it's incredible.
Mm-hmm. I was a big fan in this video about whenever we got Spice's interviews with the lore designers.
Yeah.
And just seeing just how far they really wanted to push things. But they were the segment where it was like, no one told us no, but we knew that our lives were on the line.
Yeah.
Implicitly, if we pushed for this any further, it's like that's grim, and there was no more inappropriate situation to put a spotlight on than that for this video's content.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact, by the way, the guy he was talking to is one of the designers of Lancer, the RPG system.
What?
That's a fun little yeah. It's true. He is.
You're right. Yeah. God, I want to play Lancer so bad.
It's a fun system. It's pretty crunchy. So if you're not into crunch in your RPG system, you know. But if you're really into crunch, oh man, it's got the good kind of crunch, I would say.
I want that crunch.
The fact you can mix and match mech parts is so cool. You can get some whack ass shit going.
I can't wait to play grungy custom robo.
But yeah, this this video is unbelievable. It's hard to pace a 4-hour video, and Spice 8 Rack does it like it's nothing. The one issue I have is that it's hard to retain information because it is such a dense, information-packed video with good pacing, but like it's a lot to take in at once. Even for me, and I'm a person who studies leftism and fascism in history.
The human mind, I don't think, is very capable of taking the entirety of a 4-hour lesson on the first go.
Yeah. There's a reason why classes aren't that long.
Yeah. So dang, I guess you're just gonna have to watch it again. Oh.
Yeah, there's a reason it portioned out into 4 chapters. Like the Spice saw this coming and portioned it out into 4 chapters. Like, so like even there's like a solution built in. It's just not a perfect solution, I would say. But that's the way it is.
Like the parts where it was making writings and then people were shooting from outside. I thought that was a pretty nice touch.
Yes. It's a fun little narrative through line.
Okay, so B-Mask is someone who's been making some cool videos about movie history for a while. I think there was one that they did about the Wizard of Oz movie sequels that I thought were pretty fun. But I think that the let me get the name pulled up here. The story behind the Thunderbolts, the real Thunderbolt story, is a we talk about magnum opuses. This was a crazy amount of effort that came in from him for this one. So for those who are not familiar, the Thunderbolts are one of the many Marvel teams that exist. I think this was post what was it, Infinite Earths situation?
Wrong company.
No, you're right. Yeah, okay, all right. That's why I have you here to fix me up on this. What was
I don't remember what their thing was that made the Thunderbolts happen.
There's like a billion of them. Yes. Though I hear that the situation in the movie is much different than like the original Thunderbolts story, so it's not exactly it's not like you're watching this video that's the exact same thing as what's going on in the movies. There's a lot of videos that just kind of talk about the story of certain like comic book arcs, and those can be very low effort, where they just kind of like read off of the facts of the situation. And I feel at the core this video is kind of like it's just covering the first arc of the Thunderbolts. This isn't the whole story of it, but every moment is like animated. When they talk about stuff, they take like the comic cutouts and they go into Adobe and they cut out like the different portions of them, and they do that. They have voice acting in there. They do lip syncing for like key moments. There's a lot of really cool exploration about how characters came to be, what their impact was, what would go on afterwards. And then why the Thunderbolts were made by the company in the first place, in response to these big event meltdowns happening. So this was a crazy fun video to watch. If you're at all interested in more obscure superhero teams, give it a watch. Especially if you love Magnificent Bastards, because the idea of this is like one of those Suicide Squad concepts, but it's actually good.
Suicide Squad has some good runs. Not all of them, but some of them are. That's incredible. Yeah. I like a comic book video.
No, then you'll have a blast.
Do they ever interrupt the flow of the video to do lore segments?
They interrupt the flow of the video to do fun little one-off skits.
Okay.
They did actually do like an animated 2 to 3 minute commercial with original animation in the style of those Hostess fruit pies things.
Stupid.
So they had fun with that shit. So that was good. I really like that.
Do they wear a hat and have a magic gun?
Okay. All right. Okay, fucker.
All right. Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. Get out of here.
Yu-Gi-Oh. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Remember?
Nope.
This is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of the year, and it's Seventh Tachyon. I think it's been in the OCG for a while now, if I remember correctly, but it took a long time to come to America. It it actually came in like, what was it, March or May? One of those M months in the beginning of the year. And I didn't really think anything of it. It's a really expensive card, so I can't afford that shit anyways. And then Genesis format happened. And this became one of my favorite cards to build with of all time. This card is so fucking cool. It is just a consistency tool for any Ixies deck or deck that it doesn't mind being locked into Ixies. And it just is awesome. Anything that can be searched, like this could help Ryziel, it can help Automat, it could help Evol, it could help so many stupid little decks. And it's even searchable with the 7th Ascension. So there's like 6 copies of it in the deck. God, I love this card.
It's like, what are the attributes we have on here? There's light.
Fire.
Fire from Battling Boxer. There's water from Silent Honor Art.
And you also have a Spellcaster from Ragna Zero. You got Warrior from the Battling Boxer. Aqua, or is it Fish or Aqua from the Silent Honor arc? Yeah, the one thing you don't have is Dark. You don't have Dark for some reason.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, if this could search Darks, it would be insane.
Oh, wow, another thing for Dark decks. Crazy. Wow.
I think people keep asking for this to be pointed in Genesis format, and I think they're insane. I think this card is so good for Genesis format, and it should stay that way. I don't think any of the consistency cards should be hit, frankly. I don't think Rhoda should be hit. I don't think Fossil Dig should be hit. But this has always been my thing, is hit the end board. The end board is the unfun part.
Yeah, that's the thing that you're chewing through to get to the actual game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes.
If you must, you can hit some of the engine pieces, but I don't think generic consistency tools... I think generic consistency tools should exist. That's what makes decks more interesting than just, I slot in everything from an archetype into a deck and then play. Hit, play, go.
Because there's a thing to be said for the variance of the 40-card deck. It is a card game, after all, but we're also not playing poker.
Yeah.
We have mechanics in this game that are outside of whatever you draw with your opening hand. So having a way to turn that into maybe a 30-card experience, 25-card experience,
and cards like 7th Tachyon or Fossil Digger, stuff like this that's more generic, allow for these crazy decks to exist, like that Evol Onomat Ryziel deck that I made early on in Genesis format, which no longer can exist because they've hit Onomat with points, and the Ryziel takes so many points. It is like 90 of your points. So
heaven forbid that Yuma do anything.
Real 7th Tachyon, a really fucking cool card. I'm so glad this card exists.
Hell yeah, I love -1 Rhoda for everything.
Yeah, it's like Small World, but interesting.
It doesn't cause a goddamn nightmare every time I try to explain it to someone. Holy shit. Folks, I don't know who was on the design team for the random exclusive cards, the TCG, but whoever it was looking out for your boy Nova, because the Mutiny in the Sky trio are so cool.
These cards are really cool. I love them.
Buio is just a fantastic rank 3 material. The fusion that comes out of it was made specifically to work with Burning Abyss. I don't care who you talk to. And this just pulls it all together. You can pitch cards out of your hands to trigger grave effects to get this into rotation. It recycles your materials to make it. You can play random funny stuff for it because it fuses for fairies or fiends. You just randomly put Fright for stuff in your deck. I love it. This card is great.
I am running this card in a Genesis deck that I will be making a deck profile on at some point when my wrist is healed. It is a Fluffle deck, and like the idea is that eventually you'll just mill this card. you'll just mill Mutiny in the Sky and then get it back to hand, and then you can fusion, make loose, or other stuff,
or whatever.
Like with all the draw power and like just the mill power in Fluffle, it will end up in the graveyard oftentimes, or in the hand.
You will mill this Mutiny.
It's like,
get it twisted.
They're oh my god, this deck is so cool. I cannot wait to show it off. It is so fucking cool what we can do with Fluffle in Genesis.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'm right there with you. These cards are cool as fuck. The only thing we aren't playing is Buyo, unfortunately. Buyo. If we had Cherubini, we'd be playing it. But we don't have Cherubini in Genesis.
No. Oh, why is that? Is it pointed too much?
Oh, that's not pointed at all, actually.
Wrong. There are exactly 2 points on that card. That's the problem.
It's too pointy, as in it's pointing at things.
Yeah. Pointy cards.
All right, here's my favorite.
Don't worry.
Here's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh archetype of the year. Radiant Typhoon is so again, another Genesis pick, I guess. Genesis format was a fucking revelation this year. It is. I should have put that in the miscellaneous section at the end. Genesis format is so fucking good for Yu-Gi-Oh! It is so fun. It's incredible that they allowed it to exist. And Radiant Typhoon is the king of Genesis, or at least was. It might still be. We haven't gotten results yet because they released the points update in December. And so there's not been events to really test it yet. And they didn't hit it crazy hard. But I love the way this deck plays. I think just being able to fart out your hand for no normal summon is really cool. And the Windlax make it like decently fair. It works by speedroids. I love that. You know I do.
I'm starting to see where the bias is coming in on this.
I love Windex. I don't know what it is. What is wrong with me?
It's not a complaint. It's your personal list. Of course there's bias.
What is wrong with me? Why do I love Wind so much? I always thought of myself as a dark girly.
Much like how Wind has been let down by several years of lackluster support in the face of other more successful attributes. You see yourself as, if only I had the opportunity that these other attributes had, I would be good too. Yeah,
Wind is an underdog typing, so I'm drawn to it.
They used to be water. Not anymore, fuckers. They used to be fire. Piss off.
I like that this deck interacts a lot with quick play spells. I like that it has turn 1 plays, but they're not like crazy. I mean they can be crazy, but like you don't want to be on too many of the you're not able to do it very like consistently, like the crazy ones. And more so it's just you're getting like these searches and stuff happening and getting a body on the field. And I think it's a cool deck. I like it a lot. And also it's a fucking MST archetype where they made MST negate. That's funny.
It is. I'm so glad they brought that meme to life. How aware do you think they were of it when they made that?
They have to have been, right? To some extent. It's so specific.
But it's also in line with a few other designs that they've done in the past, where it's not like they made this specifically to do the joke.
Oh, Pearly Typhoon.
It's also still... What?
That's so funny. Pearly, all those quick plays. Spells. Yeah, really splash. I love how splashable the deck is. Yeah, like you could make a really small version of the engine. God, I love it.
Oh yeah, good stuff. Biggest complaint, they fucked up the localization.
Sailor V.
Folks, I'm thinking Arby's.
Really now?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't see the vision. Enlighten me.
Well, so TCG exclusives are still always my favorite. I love the designs that they get out of them. And when they brought the literal first fast food archetype, there's never been any other food archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh. Finding where the beef was incredible. But yeah, Arby's are such a cool design space. I like that they aren't afraid to cheat out like these Link monsters. Making stuff like that was kind of a boogeyman thing, but putting in the restriction of the 1500 thing, I guess, helps a lot. So you're not like Link climbing into a lot of nonsense. And the idea of getting monsters onto the board and them working like equip spells for the big boss monster is a design that I go bananas for. I love that shit.
This is funny because I was originally planning on putting Mitsurugi in mine because I really love the design of Mitsurugi, the making rituals like crazy powerful and making reptiles crazy powerful in a way that does eschews Snake Rain. You don't need to play that shit, which I've always been of the opinion that Snake Rain is a bad card, and so that's really gratifying. And so we would have had two TCG world premieres back to back.
And we would have been right to do so because TCG. Well, okay. I used to think that TCG exclusive were the superior card designs, and we've been getting let down these past few years. But 2025, I think, was the year of the TCG exclusive. We had so much wild, good shit come out this year, and hopefully they can keep that momentum going. Well, okay, maybe RB isn't good, but it's definitely fun and engaging in a way that isn't just boring.
I wish it was playable in Genesis.
Oh yeah, why isn't it? Is it two points?
There's a lot of points. Yeah, there's definitely points.
Oh, okay.
That's the one thing about Genesis. I know it'd be really hard to balance around Link monsters and Pendulum monsters. Just do it.
Just call it Genesis Plus and do it.
Honestly, that's kind of a good compromise, I feel like. It won a regional, so it's better than most TCG premieres. That's true. That's true. Ashen didn't win a regional. Warrock didn't win shit. Warrock couldn't beat.
That's Warrock. Of course it didn't.
Warrock couldn't beat Goat.
Yeah. I think Ashen and RB are kind of in this similar scenario where they're not necessarily like the best, but at least they have design that's fun to utilize. It's interesting.
Yeah, Ashen
was just. Whoa.
Okay, Tistina also has fun stuff in it, but then it has like cards that have nothing to do with the rest of the deck. It's like half the cards are trying to do something interesting, and the other half of the cards are like, what if we farted?
There you go. How's that for your end board? Idiot.
And then like Ashen is like a cool concept, and that's it. They didn't think about how to make the cool concept good.
Folks, I'm gonna resurrect the meme for a little bit here. Ashen, it's pretty good in Domain.
I thought you were gonna say more like Ascent.
Who do you think I am? Who the fuck do you think I am, Ian?
Shout out the peeps thinking Tistina was AI generated on release, really? I didn't know about that. I know he plays it a lot. I didn't know he thought it was AI generated. That's so funny.
I can't blame him.
They do kind of look wacky.
We live in that world now.
And they have no synergy. Yeah, half the cards just don't.
Yeah,
they don't do anything.
Tistina and Warrock are on the same level of there's so many cards in their theme that are just frustrating that could have been used to make it more cohesive.
The crazy thing about Warrock is that they have like one good card. It's the field spell. Everything else is like, oh, that's an okay card. I get that. You got to have some okay cards in the deck. And then the rest of them are like, oh, that's the worst card I've ever read.
Oh, cool. So only level 5 and lowers, but we can't attack with them. We can revive. Okay. Thanks, Skylar.
You're like, you read Mahmood and you're like, oh, okay, so it's like a level 5. I can get on the field easily. And then it pops a spell trap. That's cool. You're like, oh, Forches the Searcher, only during battle.
Oh. When I can they be summoned from hand? Do they have a quick summon? No. Oh.
No. Does the field spell do that? No, only during the beginning of the battle phase. Oh, okay.
Oh wow. Well, at least we'll always have Meteor Dragon.
I played Warrocks quite a bit in Duel Links, actually. They were fun there.
Yeah, that was when they were okay. When they had a meteor dragon onto the board quickly and beat shit up.
It was fun. It wasn't great either. Even in Duel Links, it wasn't great. But
that's a sad, bad statement. It wasn't even good in Duel Links.
What was the Warrock skill? This was before they started doing generic skills. I think if they gave them generic skills, they'd have to give them something crazy busted.
Folks,
because everything else has gotten so much more powerful from that point to when I was doing that.
We need Warrock Roar. Come on.
Maybe medium. If they put medium in Duel Links, I think that might help. Warrock medium's like actually a good card.
I bet does it for.
All right, it's miscellaneous time. Here's my first pick for miscellaneous. I found out they sell taiyaki in a frozen form. This is not technically taiyaki, actually. It's bungyo pang. It's a Korean version of taiyaki. It's basically the same. Delightful. These things air fry like perfectly. What more to say than that? They're delicious. It's a waffle like cone structure, filled with custard.
And you air fry that?
Yeah.
What happens to the custard?
It gets nice and warm and tasty.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it doesn't fuck it up.
Custard. I didn't think it was a.
Yeah, the idea with these things is you typically have like basically a waffle iron that's shaped like this fish, and you're ladling out the dough until it creates like a surface you can pour the custard onto, and then you cover that up with the other side, and you can flip it over. I had a ton of these, like literally. Every night at my third hotel, which was like 1 block away from a taiyaki stand, I was having one of these fuckers. They're so good.
Oh yeah.
And I did track down the exact brand. This is the exact brand. If you see this in your local Asian grocery store, this is the exact brand I'm getting. They don't taste exactly like the ones I had in Japan. They're a little less sweet. So if you're not a huge sweet person, these might actually be better for you. Like my dad. I could use them being a little more sweet personally, but they're great. I love them.
What's that big chain H Mart? We saw it in when we were doing our thing. They're opening up an H Mart near me.
Ooh.
I'll have to keep an eye out for this.
I love H Mart. H Mart's great. Just a really nice Korean grocery store chain. But you might have some local stuff around you as well. So if they don't have it, then they might. But since H Mart is Korean focused, they might have this. You know.
All right. Okay, so I've been getting into making breakfast sandwiches recently. That just ruled. I've been doing too much not making my own food, and so I recently had to become responsible for making the food in the household, so I got a lot more familiar with cooking utilities. And then I got this bullshit job recently, and I needed something in the morning. I would normally offload that to fast food places along the way. But then I thought back to one of my online inspirations and mentors, even though he doesn't know that he's my mentor yet, Brian David Gilbert.
I knew it.
And I'm like, wait a second, you can just make breakfast sandwiches. I can just do that. And so I've been experimenting with ingredients.
And you can hand it to yourself and call yourself boss.
Yeah. Oh. That's just been a fun little thing for me. I've taken more agency over my ability to just make stuff, and I think that's cool.
I have also been doing the breakfast sandwiches. I have like a little bag of frozen spicy sausage patties, and I just grabbed like some fucking English muffins or some frozen pancakes, frozen waffles. That's a fucking breakfast right there, dog. I don't have the egg. I don't or the cheese. I guess I could pretty easily do the cheese, but the cheese feels wrong without the egg. To me, a little bit.
I gotta have both.
Yeah, I would love to have. I wish they sold just like frozen egg patties, because like the one thing I'm fine cooking. I like cooking. That like fair enough. Like felt well enough. But the one time I hate cooking is when I've just woken up. I don't want to do
It's not a
anything.
great time to be doing anything.
I don't want to do anything when I've woken up. The one thing I'm okay with doing is like while my egg muffin toasts, because you gotta toast that shit. Or not egg, but while my English muffin,
Yeah,
while my English muffin,
muffins,
and obviously the frozen ones need to be toasted as well. While that shit toasts, I will empty the dishwasher. That's like the one thing I found. Like, oh, this is a good time for me, my body, like my brain and body, to just empty the dishwasher, right?
Yeah.
But cooking, that's a little too involved. It's a little too much thinking.
Too much. Too much.
So I don't want to make a fucking egg, and then also it makes more dishes that I gotta clean now. So like in the morning, I don't want to deal with that shit. So I just do the sausage patty and the bread stuff. But like, yeah, fucking a breakfast sandwich, pretty hard to beat. The only thing that compares to it is my guilty pleasure, the pumpkin spice frosted mini wheats. Or frosted flakes if the mini wheats aren't available.
Stock up on pumpkin spice stuff this season. Fuck.
I check your local Ollie's. Do you have an Ollie's near you?
Not near me, but I know there's one in the area.
Check them. I just went to Ollie's like a couple weeks ago and found a fucking stash. I got 6 boxes of the pumpkin spice frosted mini wheats.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Ollie's. We salute you.
Thank you, you Einstein-looking motherfucker.
The Walmarts around me they can carry it for like a week and then take it away from me. Like at the beginning of October, they'll bring it out. It's like, what the fuck? We have pumpkin spice during Thanksgiving too. Come on.
It's rough. It's dumb. It's stupid.
That's been Breakfast Thoughts.
Breakfast Thoughts.
Here's my next miscellaneous. Teto and Vocaloid music as a whole. Although if I call Teto a Vocaloid, the Vocaloid fans will get very mad at me. So I'm not doing that. I'm just using a shorthand.
Right.
As I said earlier when we were talking about Golden Nova's favorite song of the year, I did a lot of research into Vocaloid stuff. I was actually not particularly into Vocaloid stuff. I thought it sounded kind of weird to me. And I just wanted to rid myself of that this year so that I could make my own. And I did. I successfully did. And now I fucking adore Vocaloid music, and particularly Teto. I think Teto's vocal qualities are one of my favorites out of all of them. It just this slightly lower tone, and if you haven't heard the 2.0 version of Synth V Teto, it's really something. Her like accent is almost entirely gone. She sounds like a fucking American almost.
Interesting.
Yeah, at least in English. In Japanese, she still sounds Japanese, right? But they've gotten better like on that. Teto used to be an underground character. She had a huge wave recently, and I've been catching that wave.
Yeah, I found a short recently that was talking about Teto, saying that she started out as a parody of Miku.
Yeah, like an April Fool's joke.
Is that right?
That's why the number on her is like 0420 because it's or 0401 I think, because it's April 1st. That's because that's what she was started as an April Fool's thing. So 0401 is for the month and day. But yeah, I fucking love this little creature, and she's now my best friend, and I make her sing songs for me. I've also gotten into Otamaki Uno, who's also on Synth V, so it's a really easy, accessible singer for me to use, and I like her voice. She's got that more stereotypical anime voice, that really high pitch kind of shit, so good for doing that kind of stuff. It's fun.
It's good that it's fun.
It's fun when it's fun.
Okay, so speaking of YouTube shorts, I keep seeing the one of the samurai bartender, and I just really like those. Those are really cool. Have you seen these?
I've not.
I'll pull one up later, but they... how how to describe this. The bartender has this very particular way of preparing. He pulls out like his knife thing and presents it to whoever he's making the drink for really quickly before grabbing this ice cube and like chopping it up into this geometric pattern. They've got a variety of other show things. You see in the image that I have here where they take the fire and they spread it across the bar so that they can set up this trick where they like slide the bottle through the fire to the guest. The people who posted always put The Legend of Ashitaka as the background music for it, just for maximum energy. They're just really fun to watch. This isn't a deep one. I just really liked them.
Yeah, I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing. Because I have the same thing going on with my next one, which is the concept of cities. I realized this year after going to Montreal and Boston that I'm a city girl, apparently. I really like them. Public transportation, easy access to people. You could just walk places. It's really cool. I like it a lot.
I feel like I would like being in a city too.
Yeah. I'm all in on city life. Every time I travel to a city, I'm like, I get this like wave over me that's like, yeah, I'm home. This is where I belong.
This is it. Folks, this stream is for the city girlies.
Do we have that's it. That's it.
That's it, folks. There was nothing. Oh, Genesis format. That was pretty good.
Genesis format. It's pretty cool. I like that. Full arts. I like that we're doing frame breaks now.
Full arts, frame breaks.
That's really cool. But that's going to be more of a 2026 thing. So.
Yeah, true.
What was the wish there?
Oh, I wish the Mirror Jade looked better.
Yeah.
I think my issue with them making like the old ones frame breaks is that they weren't made for frame breaks.
Yeah. The Super Poly looks like ass. It's just like there's a couple of lines of cum on the rest of the card.
Great.
It's like,
cool.
Yeah, cool, man. That looks great. Thanks, Konami.
But the ones that were made for the frame breaks
look incredible.
Insanity. It's
I love Stardust Dragon Victim Sanctuary.
I did not know that was the name of its ability until after that.
It's giving sanctuary to the victims.
Yeah.
It's a really, really intuitive way to frame that.
In the classic way of just like Japanese special attack names sounding very, very funny with direct translations, Stardust Dragon is continuing that trend.
I hope they translate it to Stardust Dragon Safe Space.
Stardust Dragon Snowflake Zone.
Oh god! I also really liked fucking Cyber End Dragon Decisive Strike Dragon. I like that it has dragon in there twice.
That's the Japanese card game thing. Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't indulge in it very often, but you spend even a little bit of time in Vanguard, and that shit is the gold standard.
Blue Eyes Woke Dragon. That's true. He's coming. And when he gets added to your hand, he summons to the field.
Now who's a brick, idiot?
I do love Blue Eyes Poplar Dragon. It's even better than Poplar, though, because it could add off of being drawn. I do like, though, like, people are telling me, like, oh, man, it's going to be all over the place. You're going to play it, and you're going to, like, Fulalos your opponent, and you're going to draw it, and it's going to come to the field. Like, no, dog. I'm not running 3 Blue Eyes off on the chance that I draw it off of Fulalos. In Blue Eyes, I will be. But that's because it's a Blue Eyes card.
I'm already running Blue Eyes monsters.
Although, funnily enough, it doesn't become Blue Eyes White Dragon, unlike the Dark Magician one.
That was weird. Why did they do that?
Also, why is it a Phantom Beast?
Well, folks, for that information, you can go fuck yourself, because I have no goddamn clue.
It'd be funny if you would theorize this in the lore in a video. Like ages ago, you had already theorized about it.
You can check my Phantom Beast video, which doesn't exist yet because I haven't gotten to 100K yet. I'm saving it for the big Yugi explained.
Better get there.
Yeah, folks. Come on. Chop chop.
Chip chop.
Was there anything else that I forgot to put on this list here? I can't really think so. I hate that I only had like 2 games spot. There were so many games this year.
Yeah. I really liked Final
Crazy.
Fantasy 13 this year. I think that was my game of the year. No. Should have been at the Game Awards.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they should have. Blinded by Light is actually legitimately good. That's my favorite part of 13.
Oh, Fields of Mystria was this year too, huh?
I haven't tried that.
God, it's a really good game. Do you like Stardew Valley?
No.
Fucked up.
I've tried to do farming simulators before. I can't get into that. I can't get into Animal Crossing. All those lifestyle sims just do not grab me.
What if I told you that Fields of Mystria is like better than both of those? Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. It was like both of them combined, but better.
I don't think it's the quality of those games that got to me. It's just the mechanics of it.
I did play Metaphor.
If it's better versions of them, I might bounce off faster.
Maybe. I did play Metaphor for the first time this year. That is true. It is not here purposefully.
Yeah, same here.
That game.
Yeah, Metaphor was a game.
That game was ass, and I did not. I don't know if I'm going back to it ever again. Honestly, that last stream was so miserable.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. I can start spoiling stuff that I didn't want to talk about at the time. I can't wait. I will do it now. That's a whole rigmarole that will go down.
Peak came out this year. I didn't play it, but it looked fun.
Good, more friend slop. We love our friend slop. Repo. I think I played Repo this year for the first time. That's great friend slop.
Oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh mod for Balatro came out this year. That was incredible. That's my favorite way to play Balatro.
It's some people's favorite way to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I played Remnant from the Ashes for the first time this year. A fun game. It's finally a Dark Souls that kind of clicks for me. I don't know why making it a shooter makes it click for me, because I'm not a big shooter fan either, but it did.
What game was it?
Remnant from the Ashes. Yeah, it's a Dark Souls or Souls-like shooter.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's neat.
I'm down with that. Dispatch was great. I love playing Dispatch.
Oh yeah, I'm glad that Telltale games are back.
I'm glad that the staff from Telltale games is back.
I meant the games that they make are back. The style of games that they made.
They're so fun. I love gentrified visual novels like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not. Is the problem? Is the thing about it is that you're not wrong.
But it's fun. The I didn't add it into my best of because the more I thought about it afterwards, the more things I found about it that I had like hang-ups with.
That's
but
fair.
I think overall it's still good.
That's the way I feel about Crow Country.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Crow Country I liked a lot, but like the ending kind of like it removed any metaphorical meaning from the game and made it very literal, and I didn't quite like that.
Would it be safe to say that it moved away from Silent Hill and became more Resident Evil-y?
Yeah, very much so.
That's rough. We have a lot of Resident Evil horrors out here. We don't have a lot of people pulling off Silent Hills.
Yeah, well, we do have one person pulling off Silent Hills.
Oh, who's that?
Silent Hill Pho. Which is what I order when I go to a Vietnamese restaurant.
Silent Hill Pho, shut off.
Yeah, can I get the Silent Hill pho?
Stupid.
So anyway,
Stupid.
Silent Hill Forte looked like a really interesting entry in the Silent Hill series.
Yeah, I'm glad people are enjoying Silent Hill feminism.
I didn't play it, but I watched someone play it, and it looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, good for them.
And very interesting, like thematically, which is like what you come to Silent Hill for, as opposed to Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Although, you know,
They
I
don't like subtlety in Resident Evil.
I like late period Resident Evil quite a bit, though. The Ethan, whatever his name is.
Yeah, the blandest protagonist ever.
Oh, I don't like him. I like the things that happen around him.
Yeah, I like that happened to him.
I like the family there in wherever the fuck they are. Was it Louisiana?
I think it was Louisiana.
Silent Hill Fujoshi. I like the Resident Evil 8 as well, the Village. Cool stuff going on in those games.
Good stuff.
It's just like, you know, Silent Hill's got something else going on.
You know, that's fun.
Yeah. I played Potionomics for the first time this year. That was a fun game. Very cute. Little not a farm sim, but a shop sim.
Shop sim.
Yeah.
I've seen Potionomics, so I want to play Potionomics.
It's a fun time, and it's got a built-in polyamory mode.
Folks, I've got hooks. I don't know what to tell you. I think I gotta play it.
I played Civ 7 for the first time this year, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Not a good game.
Okay. Of the Devil grabbed me this year, but it's not finished yet.
I was wondering why it wasn't on the list. Chapter 1 at least.
No, yeah. Yeah. I guess what was it? I think I enjoy, because both that and 100 Line are in like a visual novel-esque thing, but I feel like 100 Line was more of like enjoying. I don't want to rank it like that, but it was such a crazy experience that I feel like it earned the spot for this year. Yeah. And there's going to be time to rank it in 2026 later, so we'll just let that stew for a bit.
Makes sense.
But I'm obsessed with everything that Of the Devil is doing. It's crazy. Episode 2 was fucking incredible. Oh my god. Folks, if you need a visual novel with courtroom shootings, we've got you covered here. If you want the toxic Yuri that Phoenix and Edgeworth could never be, we've got it here.
Hell yeah. I also read a lot of manga, as I said earlier, particularly in the Yuri department. Oni Mai was a really cute one, although people will shoot me for saying that. It's so like, if you want to be really like mean to it, you could call it the age regressor manga with a lot of piss. But I don't want to be mean to it.
That's a lot of words that you would use to degrade something. Why would people call it that?
I guess force femme age regressing, I should say. So it's a story about a neat guy, as in neat, N-E-E-T, not N-E-A-T.
Not employed something or training. Not
employed. What is the education or training?
That's it. That's neat. They're stuck in their apartment all day. That's neat.
And his little sister, who is in college because she skipped some grades, develops a miracle pill to turn him into a 13-year-old girl.
Okay.
And then she gives it to him secretly. And it's not a story about. It is a story about force femme in a way, but it's not really a particularly sexual experience. It is a story about a man who has lost his way, being sent back basically to middle school to do it to get a do-over. And also he's a girl now because it's also a trans story.
Okay.
He's so much happier as a girl, it's crazy. So
force femming factors into the story as a mechanic, but not as a theme.
Yeah, and obviously it also factors in as a medium for comedy where you get to be like, women have such smaller bladders. Oops, you peed yourself. Repeat that joke 10 more times, and you'll have maybe half of what they have in there. But there's other like better jokes in there. It's really funny. It's really cute. People hate it because it is also the age regression force femme manga with a lot of piss in it.
Well,
it has a really cute anime.
Times that you hear people saying like, "Oh man, if I could go back to high school and do it all over again," and then have that play out in a movie or something, no one calls that age regression.
Yeah. That's true.
So, I think all of this is what I think this is just me saying that maybe age regression is based, and you don't need to clip that.
You should specifically clip the part before I say I agree, and then leave it there. But yeah, it is one of those like stories of like I want to go back in time and do it all over again. But it's like a trans experience of it, right? Because it's this guy who lost his way because there's like no prospects, and he doesn't like himself, right? And then he turns into a girl, and he starts to like being a girl. You know, it's not particularly subtle.
It's almost like a wish fulfillment of being able to get the adolescence that you were robbed by not being trans earlier in life, or having discovered that you're trans earlier in life. It seems like these things kind of interlock in an interesting way, and people are being mean because they get to just play the age play short music video thing as a joke.
If the world was ending, I'd want to age play with you.
Yeah.
That's another one for indeed. Song of the Year.
So yeah, no. I guess maybe at a certain point, if they keep doing the piss stuff, then I think maybe a lot of the goodwill is getting
oh yeah, they do it a little too much, but you know, it is what it is.
But if I had a nickel for every time an anime decided to uncomfortably touch women's chests, I'd be rich. So, you know, maybe your tolerance for weird shit is not as thin as you think it is.
All your fucking shonen slop has a guy touching a girl's boobs by accident. Let me have Onimai.
Yeah, so, you know, just think about that.
God, I really did. There was like I could talk about like Catalyst Syndrome as well. That was a fun one. Oh fuck! This monster really wants to eat me. Incredible. That one's getting an anime adaptation. It's gotten a couple episodes. Yeah, maybe is it done for the season? I don't remember. But that was incredible. Really like that one. That one goes some fucking places. It's really cool. If you like Toxic Yuri, but you don't like super Toxic Yuri, it's a perfect one for you. It's got that medium spice level.
We can describe it as that's not like toxic.
Fucked up Yuri.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's not like toxic. Like you want these people to end up together. But it is also like a really fucked up situation that they're in together. The basic premise is there's a girl whose parents died in a crash where they drowned. And because of that, or because of some other reason, she's really, really tasty to monsters, yokai. And also she's really fucking depressed. But as she goes to like kill herself by jumping off, a monster comes out, a mermaid, but like the scary kind of mermaid from Japan, and promises her that she will eat her, but she has to grow up first because she's tastier that way, according to the monster. So now she has a reason to live, which is to die in a more dignified manner. To have a purpose to dying.
Jeez.
Yeah. And there's all sorts of twists that make that premise even more juicy.
Well, yeah, they're not old enough yet, so they got to get juicier. That's the whole point.
Also, the monster can disguise herself as another high school girl, of course.
Oh, because of course.
Because you need to be able to put her in situations.
And if we can't put them in the situation machine, then why are you even making the manga? Okay, I'm gonna file this away under toxic codependency. I think that's more.
It's fucking good, and the anime looks wonderful. Like, it looks fantastic, very well animated. It's really cool. The way they portray the main character's like dissociation is by like having everything go underwater, just like for her everything's underwater. There's like fish swimming around. It's a really neat way to portray the dissociation with the trauma that she has.
Weightless quality of not being there, and then of course it's tied in with her actual lived experience.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's yeah, I can see that.
God, it gets so good too. I just I don't want to say too much, but some of the things that come up, they're good. Like if you want to read, like, I think best stuff to read currently is going to be, you could just go right through Hino-san no Baka. That one's done. You could just blaze right through it. Watanare is really good, not completed yet, but it's really, I think it's coming to a conclusion soon. This Monster Wants to Eat Me, fantastic, beautiful. And Onimai, also not completed yet, I don't believe, but fun one. Those are some good ones. There's a Godzilla manga going on right now too. It's only okay so far. Nothing particularly stand out, which is unfortunate because it does star a girl. I was like, Godzilla Yuri?
Ooh,
no, not quite.
Wait a second, huh?
It's fucking Chunibyo central over there though. She's like a super genius girl whose family died in a Godzilla attack, and so now she's like the foremost expert on Godzilla.
Okay, well,
but she's still in high school. So she's like, and like these aliens are attacking, and so she's like, okay, the only way for us to fight these aliens is to go to their own turf, and the only way for us to do that is to take Godzilla in a spaceship and go. Like, the only way we can safely contain Godzilla in a spaceship is to bit by bit take his entire fucking island home and put it inside the spaceship.
Yeah, that's feasible, I would say. That's the plan.
That's the way it goes, yeah. They take it cube by cube too, so it's fucking Minecraft up in there.
I am going to irradiate your entire continent in Minecraft.
It's so fucking silly. But the art is not like super great, and it's fine, it's serviceable, and the writing is nothing to write home about. Unfortunate.
Oh well. Maybe we'll get the Godzilla Yuri next time.
Although, to be fair, I am reading fan scanlations, so it could be better if someone translated it better, but I don't know. I don't think it's come over here yet as like a properly released thing, so not really a good way to do that. Anything else?
I'm having trouble thinking of anything right now. I gotta figure out if I've got memory issues or if I'm just lazy at remembering things. But that's about all the stuff that from 2025 that really has stuck with me.
Yeah. Oh, I guess one other thing from 2025 is that Duel Links became insane in 2025. Like it pants on head insane. They've got Branded in there, dog. Branded's in there.
Yay! Yay!
You could also Sword Soul's in there. You could play Sword Soul, and they have a skill that gives you Mirror Jade in Sword Soul.
Lore skill.
They just added Zodiac to the game, and Drytron.
Okay,
and
so
Dragoon.
What's the over-under on them making a vanilla world eventually in Duel Links that just reverts it back to when they first started?
Here's Duel Links for those who want to get into Duel Links. Like Duel Links used to be Yu-Gi-Oh for those who wanted to get into Yu-Gi-Oh. We need a Duel Links for those who want to get into Duel Links now.
Folks, relive the nostalgia of dumping 3 cards out of your hand for Wonder Balloon so your actuator can get in for more damage with original Duel Links. ODL.
It's time to play Shiranui Grass format yet again. That was my favorite format in Duel Links, actually. Shiranui, that grass looks greener, was such a cool fucking deck. Let me mill my entire deck and then make a synchro monster.
Me when playing a deck of cards. I don't want any of these cards. I want them to die.
But yeah, now like skills, like this was, I think, really started with like Speedroid. Speedroid's skill was absolutely insane to the point where it made me not want to play the deck anymore. It was so busted that it was just boring.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's just like, oh, this just plays the deck for me, huh? Okay.
Yeah, instead of it being pilot skill expression, you now just have the I win button.
It was crazy. And now like every deck has insane skills that just win you the game. But I think they've gotten better at designing them now. So they're not like, they don't actually win you the game because everyone has them now. And they just like make every deck as consistent as possible. Which is probably best for the best. I hope someday we'll get Rush Duels outside of Duel Links, though, so I could play it.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, 2025 was the year I stopped playing Master Duel. Fuck that game. Hate that shit.
Man, have
you stopped playing it?
From this game? I haven't touched it in a long ass while.
I
kind of want to get back into it now that Draco Tail Branded is around.
What was the final straw for you? Or was it just one of those things where you just didn't touch it?
I think my final straw was trying to get a video series off the ground, and I got too embarrassed that I wasn't able to get it off the ground. And then once I missed a couple of months of it, I realized that meant that there were several of the battle passes and mates that I'll never be able to get. And I've got this part of my brain that's like, oh, well, now I'm missing out on this part, so now it's not worth doing. So
their FOMO has reversed on itself for you. It's eating its own tail.
I don't know exactly what that's called, but that's been my issue with dueling. With Master Duel. I've got to get back into it though. I should probably, be up to date on the game that is my livelihood. That would probably be a good idea.
Just play TCG with me. Play Genesis format.
Well, then I gotta get fucking cards. I gotta deal with the whole Genesis format pool, which I try to get into, and it's like this feels so tough to penetrate.
I'll help you.
What's good and what's not.
We could make a series about it. We could call it something like Trihorn Tryhards.
Okay, I'm
Holy shit. Oh my god. Bye bye, Golden Nova. Oh God.
You having fun
Hi.
over here? You
Yeah.
having fun?
No,
Yeah. Good.
holy shit. Incredible. Incroyable. As they say
Yeah,
in
you are
Montreal, the
incredible.
city that we see on
You're
the screen right now.
awesome.
Well, maybe we have something else coming along that will get us playing that again once my wrist heals.
God, yes. I can't wait for February to come around to pay off these taxes and see if I can quit this stupid job so I can stop missing my uploads and saying no to collabs and hanging out with all my friends.
Yeah. What I was gonna say though was my last straw was all the fucking bundles they've been doing.
Lord.
They have significantly ramped up the amount of bundles. There's always a bundle. There's always 5 bundles. All at the same time. Just, you cannot free to play with those kind of bundles. There's too many of them. And it just like it's the mask coming off of the predatory machine, right?
Yeah.
Real mask off moment. I've been playing a lot of Blue Archive. That's actually one thing I can't believe I didn't mention. Blue Archive. I didn't want to put it in my top game of the year because it's a gacha game. But I've been loving the fuck out of that thing. It's insanely well written for a gacha game. I'm genuinely shocked about how well written it is.
Huh.
And it's a fucking gacha game. It's predatory as shit. But it's honestly, I like the character. It's really funny. It's really well. There's lots of really good storytelling. Lots of interesting metaphor and interesting things to say about society and children and the way adults treat children. Mello's been on this wild ride with me. It's been really inspiring to create something that's not a gacha game. Well, at least not in that way. So,
wait, didn't you stream it one time?
Yeah.
And there was the plot of the one girl doing the accounting for you, and she's like, "You gotta stop buying all this anime bullshit. You've got to be less of a consumer. You have to budget this better."
Yes, that's the character you guaranteed get at the beginning of the game. That's the first character they give you, is her, and her fucking first relationship thing is, "Hey, don't spend so much on gacha games and buying all this anime bullshit."
Huh.
Like,
cool.
It's still a predatory gacha game at the end of the day, but at least it tells you right up the beginning, don't spend too much on this game.
Like, hey, look, we're a business, you're a consumer, we both know the situation here, but you can't fork over your money if you're dead, okay? Could you fix up? Could you just pay rent, please, at least? We'll be fine. We're whaling some other poor schmuck in another country. Make sure you got a roof over you and fucking eat healthy, goddammit.
It also make sure you don't overwork yourself. And also be good to children and don't fucking exploit them.
That's a shameful lesson to have to be told.
Yeah. The split between the main character being the one sensible adult in the world and all the gacha characters being actual children is it's two things. It is at the same time an excuse for them to have underage characters as the main selling point of the game, which is unfortunate, but it is also a vehicle by which they tell a story about how children are abused and exploited by the world around them, and how a good person, a good adult looking out for them can make so much of a difference in their life. It's I
think it'd be unavoidable to have some level of that exploitation happen in a story where you're trying to say that it's bad. So
yeah, it is, as I always say when I talk about gacha games or pachinko machines, there are people who write these things that aren't the money men behind the scenes who just want money. And people who write things tend to like think about things and have ideas and things they want to portray in the things that they write. So even exploitative garbage gotcha slop like Blue Archive or gambling machines like Pachinko can have really well written stories. Or at least something going on behind the scenes. Something going on behind those eyes.
Which is, of course, a detriment to our bottom line. We can't have these artists trying to spread good messages. We just got to get AI in on this. They don't
That's
have
true! Yeah, Mello's exactly right. Grief, trauma, responsibility. Those are like the three main pillars of Blue Archive story. And also like the fact that inevitability is not real. There's a lot of talk about inevitability in the game, and the main character Sensei's hope always shines through and breaks inevitability.
Oh.
It's one of those kind of things.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't exactly say it's a happy tale. It's got a lot of grim stuff in it, but it always ends with hope.
The most important time to have hope.
Exactly.
Hope in times of plenty is easy. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad that there's some gotcha slop out there that's not entirely a soulless money vacuum.
Anyway, they've been doing beach events for like the past several months now, and I'm kind of tired of it.
It's December.
Yeah,
go to the beach.
I think the global release version of the game came out like in an awkward time. So all these events, which are were run in this order in the Japanese version of the game, are being run in this order in the global release. But now the time scale doesn't make any sense.
Well,
it's very funny. Also, if you're gonna like, it's more fun than Uma Musume. Boom, there I said it. Uma Musume sucks. I don't like it. It's a very boring game. Blue Archive is interesting and has things to say.
What is the thematic underpinning of Uma Musume fans? I'd love to hear it. I want to know.
Horses,
not the
horse
show.
racing.
I don't want to know what the show, because apparently the show's pretty good.
I've heard good things about the show.
Out of it, so that's nice.
Of course, I've heard good things about the gacha game too.
Yeah. God, that's another thing that I just cannot get my teeth into. This team management thing. I just no.
Could you sink your teeth into Final Fantasy 13 paradigm shifts though?
We can't have this conversation right now, Ian. We can't. That's a different stream. You're saying something different. You have to schedule a different stream for us to have our Final Fantasy 13 yell off.
It's actually because of a different reason.
No, what's up? What's up?
I'm not going to say too much. We'll talk about it off stream. I don't want to spoil because I got things in motion.
Play Limbus Company. I have played Limbus Company. I bounced off of it.
I've not played Limbus Company.
God. Limbus Company has made it a sport of obfuscating game mechanics. And honestly, they're getting a gold medal for it. Because I can see how some people would love the shit out of it. Once they've cracked the nut on it and they get into it, I'm sure it's fucking fire. But for me, as someone who loves my dumb mechanics in games, this is one that I just can't deal with. There's like coins, and the coins clash with each other, but the coins have different values depending on how they're flipped, and some have reverse values, so it's bad to flip well, and then status effects are applied, and I can't with you people. I'm sorry.
Does it have an auto battle system?
Yeah, like there are things that'll
perfect. I can play it.
Plan your turn out for you.
Can I just turn on auto battle and not have to think about it?
Yeah, but it's good for the first 4 chapters, and then it falls off immediately.
Damn.
The game doesn't know how to play itself once it actually gets challenging.
I'm having that same problem in Blue Archive, where the systems with which Blue Archive works are completely obfuscated. I don't understand them at all. Especially certain boss fights just don't make any goddamn sense at all. And because you don't control your units very well in Blue Archive. You control like EX skills that let them do things, and some of those EX skills let you move them, but a lot of times they don't let you move them, so they just kind of do what they want to do. And you can turn on the auto battle to like automatically use the EX skills and stuff like that. But man, it's like I've reached a stone wall in the story where it's just like, I guess I just have to grind my guys up to a much higher level or something. But I'm like 20 levels away from the max level of the game. So
pretty close.
Like I don't know how much higher I need to go.
What more must I do?
It's like
Lords of Mechanics.
I was looking for strats online, and it's like, oh, this one character, you can use their skill to move behind these units so that they get they get friendly fired by this one laser, but it only does it half the time. It only works half the time. And I'm like, what? Huh? I've been playing a lot of Blue Archive while my wrist has been injured. It's on the brain.
So you've been developing a lot of thoughts.
I've been playing Blue Archive and Fire Emblem Engage. That's like the two things I've been going back and forth on. By the way, Fire Emblem Engage, fun. I'm glad they made it a shot. I'm glad they made fun Fire Emblem games again. Shit about the story.
Oh, well then now I don't want to play it.
The story is just nothing. It's not bad. It's just like it's cardboard veneer of a story.
I saw that whole mechanic where like a bunch of old characters are like these rings you equip, and I'm like, nope. I immediately smell the gacha on this. It's the same problem I have with like,
there is a gacha system in there. A little bit.
It's the same thing that
not
keeps
for the
me
main
from
rings.
jumping...
The main rings you get through the story.
Yeah, but those are important to the plot.
Yeah, but the side rings, there is like a gacha system for it.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 does this as well, I think. And it's another thing that makes me hesitant to jump into that too, because I don't even care that it's like offline, that it's just completely self-contained, and it's not tied to a monetization system, right? It's just a gacha for the sake of it in Engage. It's still like, that's not a mechanic. Just sinking resources into a random possibility thing and getting out a possible long-term reward. It's not.
I'll have to talk to you after stream.
In a good way or a bad way?
I think it's cool.
Okay, that's fine.
Kai, I agree. This is the best stream of the year so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Name one other stream this year that's topped this. I'll wait.
Engage was supposed to be the anniversary title. Yeah, it was. It definitely feels like it too. In a good way and a bad way. Like it feels like it's really reverent of the old games, and you get to see a lot of the old characters in new context. It's really cool. But also it doesn't really have anything of its own going on. It is really just like it is like the idea of a Fire Emblem plot. Like what is the first thing that comes to your mind when a Fire Emblem plot happens? That's what's happening in this game.
Okay, I can't wait to play the story of some young lords orphaned from their power, making friends and fighting against the evil empire that superseded them.
Powered by a dark dragon. Don't forget that part.
Powered by a dark dragon. Right, my apologies.
Yeah, in this case, the hero is also a dragon, and they're orphaned from their dragon power. It's like modern Fire Emblem story. So the hero's a dragon, of course.
Of course, yeah. Gotta get that Fates in there.
Yeah, ever since Fate, every fucking hero is a part dragon in there somewhere. It's crazy. Although I guess there hasn't been that many since Fates, so...
Look, if you're a Fire Emblem game, you're either a Fates or you're a Sacred Stones. Three Houses? That's a... No, not Three Houses. Conquest? No, not Conquest. What the fuck was the one that Reawakening?
Awakening.
Realm
Yeah.
Awakening. That's a Sacred Stones. Three Houses. That's a Fates.
I feel so bad as a big Fates fan who hates Fire Emblem Three Houses. I like Fates. It's a nonsensical story, but I like it.
Fates rules. I love it.
It's so good.
Three Houses has Edelgard. I love it.
Name one other good thing about Three Houses.
I thought the fighting the big beast mechanic was pretty cool.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's not bad. I really love the mechanics in Engage. Engage just like, not only does it bring back the weapon triangle, it makes the weapon triangle like even cooler, but also more dangerous. It's a little, it can be a little swingy sometimes.
All right.
But like the tactics are really there. Also, they throw so many enemies at you. It's really neat how many fucking guys you have to fight in these fights.
Choked with the bodies of your enemies.
Yeah, because they're all fucking little zombie creatures. So it doesn't matter how many they throw at you.
First ever Fire Emblem game was Sacred Stones, and I hated it. I cannot understand that. Sacred Stones is so good.
How many of your characters died? That's a good question. I think that's a question that'll determine why this was the case.
No one's characters ever die in a Fire Emblem game. Don't fool yourself.
Okay, how many times did they die and you had to restart the mission? I guess is a better question.
Several. Oh yeah, all the time. I ain't giving up recruiting Joshua. He rules.
A ton of fan arts and some artists got to start their careers because of Three Houses. That's good. Yeah, that is good. That's true.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Be careful, because Sacred Stones wasn't the only GBA Fire Emblem.
Yeah, they also had the other ones.
Roy.
Good old Roy. Nothing beats that.
Nothing beats Roy. Shut up, Bart.
I don't even know why I went there. What to what end?
I don't know. It did feel fitting though.
Me when I'm trying to decide what Fire Emblem character to put into Smash Bros. Good old Roy. Nothing beats that.
Marth in the corner. Oh man. What are you talking about?
I love that Fire Emblem only got popular in the States because of Smash Bros.
Folks, once again, collabs work.
Collabs work. Hey MBT, have me back on again. I'll do something better this time. Come on, 3 shots to duel. When I can do that. I hate the worst part about the wrist injury is that Yu-Gi-Oh is one of the things I cannot be doing with the wrist injury.
That's true. It turns out that your wrist is very involved.
Unless I play like a GBA version, like one of the ones that has a controller input.
Oh, not something that I started playing this year, but something that I really came to appreciate more as a game system was Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Yeah, Pathfinder's pretty neat. I know they've the people who make Pathfinder had some kind of iffy stuff in the past, but I think overall it's certainly better than fucking Wizards of the goddamn Coast.
I'll take a lot over Wizards. Holy shit.
But I think for the most part right now they seem pretty okay.
I think so. I haven't seen anything wild recently, but
yeah, it was mostly like
my inbox
staff
is always
issues.
open for bullshit.
It was some staff issues, and I obviously they've also because it's such an old game, they've done some pretty unfortunate things with race in the past, but that stuff is gone, and I don't know what the corporate feel is like there now. So.
Well, I know that was one of the things that 2E, Paizo's the company. 2E is doing this. Whenever they handle things like race, they've replaced it with ancestries.
Yeah, I meant that they just had some racist shit.
Oh, racist. My bad.
Yeah, like they have they had the fucking an Asian themed book that was
At least,
unfortunate.
at least one.
But the second edition does not have the unfortunate stuff. It is, you could still, I guess, argue about like cultural appropriation, but I think sometimes we get really too in the weeds on that stuff. But I'm a white person, so why should I have any opinion on it?
Definitely a conversation that shouldn't have its termination between the two of us.
Yeah.
I think if we're talking about, it's definitely not worth making conclusions about.
100%.
But yeah, was it the system unfortunately has that impenetrability problem that I think I would have bounced off of it more if it was not a group game that I was going to every week. But eventually you figure out, and I think it's worse if you've played another system, because Pathfinder 2e really wants to break any conception that you can be the hero. You are not allowed to solo anything in that game system.
No solo leveling for you.
Yeah, there's no Jin wooing here. It was the worst thing because I came off of a campaign where the joke was I played a fighter that was every class. And I was taking care of wild shit. And then I went from that to 2E Bard, which is one of the... If you're comparing it to a regular like D&D 5e or Pathfinder 1st Edition Bard, nerf to hell.
Yeah.
But that's only in comparison to those other systems.
Where in like...
its own...
D&D, I don't, if anyone in chat has played D&D before, wizards are busted out the ass, and they're only balanced by the fact that they can't use their spells super often, which is a terrible way to balance them, in my opinion.
It certainly lends itself to like the idea where it's like, well, I'm going to use everything right now, and then I'm going to find whatever narrative justification I can to do a long rest to get it all back. Pacing be damned.
And then like also they're also balanced by the fact that some of their spells can just miss and then do nothing, and then that's your whole turn.
Yeah.
Which is a one-way ticket to the no fun zone.
I like how 2E has handled it, where your cantrips actually scale meaningfully. So you don't have to spend a limited resource to deal damage consistently as a spellcaster. And also everyone's a warlock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every class has like an exhaustible like amount of focus points that they can spend on some cool stuff, but it only takes a little bit of rest outside of combat to get those back.
It's really cool. I like the way Pathfinder handles that stuff. And it allows for a lot more flexibility of like, there's like a ton of more classes in Pathfinder because they could just do all these different things within the system that they've built, instead of being like, we're going to build some broken ass shit from the ground up in D&D.
Yeah, it's one of those things where them putting the nerfs on all the classes has really let them make other classes to handle shit that other ones wouldn't be able to handle now.
Yeah, and so many ancestries. Oh my god.
Crazy how the ancestries go.
They're swimming in ancestries. Like even every book introduces like 10 million of them. Like the most like the Japan themed one recently has like a kaiju ancestry for the reptile people.
Sick.
It's crazy. There's like they added like a kitsune ancestry as well.
Hell yeah. And that's the bonus they got for breaking the old system. Now you can just throw in ancestries for any old thing without having to worry about building a whole stat spread from the ground up and whether or not it's feasible for there to be a society of it all the time. It's like, no, you just got some of this in your ancestry. It's cool.
It's really neat. If you haven't tried Pathfinder, you can pretty easily do it. The Pathfinder character creator is free online. You can just do it.
Path Builder is an app that I use that's done a really good job of streamlining a lot of stuff, and there's a free version of it, and it's all I've used. It's crazy good.
Does a good job.
Play it. Play a marshal. If you're not happy with how marshals are in other systems, that's the one thing that they've amped up. Holy shit. Have you played with a rogue in any of your parties?
I have not. I don't think. I've only played one shots, so
one of the versions of the rogue lets you add a bunch of shit to your sneak attacks.
wait, no, I played as a rogue. What am I talking about? I played as a rogue. I just played as a really weird rogue. So okay, one of the one shots we played, it was a battle of the bands, and we were a band.
Oh, sick!
And I was the manager. I was fuck. What was the name? I need the because this isn't good without the name.
I definitely need the name.
I need the name. Path Builder. There you are. Continue. Come on. Load. Oh no. Oh, it doesn't have his name. It written down for some reason. I remembered his name though. Going to it reminded me. It was Todd. His name was Todd.
The manager.
Todd the manager. He was, and he had the what is it called? Like the strange origin or something like that. Which means he was from another world. So I was Todd the manager, a salary man from another world.
You did an isekai.
But I didn't have any. I had like the magic powers I had were like I had some like basic cantrips. That's all. And I was a rogue for some reason.
Well, I mean, you were a manager, so you were stealing 30% off the top.
I needed. I needed the ability to do deception and stuff like that. So yeah, I was Todd the manager.
Hell yeah.
From another world.
In another world with my band. But yeah, just really good system. Just be ready to bitch and moan for like the first 6 months playing it like I did. I think my DM hates me now because I was so mad half the sessions.
It comes with a little bit of
keep an open mind.
It's got a little bit of dare I say crunch. But
I do like the crunch.
It's good crunch, unlike D&D. D&D is my like shining star of bad crunch.
Been sitting in the milk for too long.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is supposed to be crunchy, but it's just really bad now.
It's like, because I do enjoy my systems. I guess there are times where I find systems that are just incomprehensible to me. But I feel like I enjoy them now that I understand how TUI wants you to play the game.
Yeah.
So that's good. Now I see more things about them. Like I've got the right glasses on.
Hey, have you ever played Fabula Ultima? What do you think about that one?
I also really enjoy it. It really takes the aesthetics of the JRPG and translates them well to a tabletop setting.
Yeah, I think it could use some tightening up of the rules a little bit, but
boy, you know what? I can't talk more about it. I can't say more right now.
I need to find a way to release my system, plural. I need someone to do play testing, and I need someone. I need like not someone. I need people to do play testing. I've play tested it myself, but I need other people to run it and play it and stuff. I don't really know how you go about doing that for an RPG system.
Yeah, it sounds simple to just say get your friends around to play it, and that can get you some data. But
yeah, but I need people who aren't me. I need people who don't have my brain to look at it and realize that things are fucked up, but that like stuff that makes sense in my brain that doesn't make sense in their brain, right?
Yeah, again, that outside perspective.
And I also need someone to do art for it, but that sounds expensive.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah. But maybe someday. Maybe someday. I think like at least one of them is like I'm pretty damn proud of, and I think it has a good chance of, being someone's favorite system. I could see it.
Mm-hmm.
But that'll be for another day. As always, I've got my hands in too many cookie jars.
And buddy, you gotta watch your calorie intake. Gotta keep that. You gotta keep that sugar content.
I gotta watch my wrist pulling it out of the cookie jar.
That's how I heard you heard it. Actually, you got stuck in one.
It got stuck in a cookie jar. Yeah. Drugs are like that.
This video is only gonna take a little bit longer to edit. If I just stick with it a little longer, I could just come on, get up. Get out! Come on!
Surely I didn't hurt myself that badly. I'll just keep working. It didn't hurt anymore. I thought it was fine.
No. Mm-mm.
And then it started to hurt again, and I was like, oh no. I don't know. Have we ever played a Capsule Coliseum?
Me? Well, I mean, no, I've never played it.
You've only watched.
I've seen Let's Plays online. I wish it would update a bit more frequently, though. They stopped at like the Mokuba thing.
Yeah, someday.
They were pretty funny too. They're crazy. One of the guys was just eating like a bucket of ice cream during one of them, though. That was really weird. That was a weird choice.
I forgot about that. That's something we could do now that my wrist is fucked, is do that again. If you can find the time, though. I'd rather do these yapping streams. These are fun.
I do love yapping with you. Yapping is a fantastic pastime.
Yeah, although, doing Capsule Coliseum gets me videos for the main channel, which I can't make currently. So that might be nice to have. I can still make React videos whenever something worth reacting to comes out. But I get into that more in my December update, so you could go to my Patreon and give me money and see those.
Right. Right now, though, I don't think I have anything else to add right now. I think that's my 2025 at the moment. That's our
2025 wrapped. That's the Empire Ian Golden Nova wrapped for 2025.
I think this year sucked ass, and I hope that this year is better. There's not a lot of signs that it will be better from the outside.
How could it be better? There's nothing coming for us. Ah!
No, but we have to hope. In trying times, we have to do our best to find a path.
That's a cool little four-wheeler. I hope they crash. Yeah, and if there's no hope, then at least there's vengeance.
Hey, vengeance.
Remember, if you get me to 1,000 followers on Twitch, I'll play Metal Gear Solid. All of them.
Every single one of them.
Including Revengeance. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
God, Revengeance is so funny. It's also good.
I need to see Senator Armstrong in all his glory.
Yeah.
Source, I made it the fuck up.
It's like, yeah, that's a fan dub. Shame that it's exactly what the character says. They have to find a way to make a video game villain that tops Armstrong because they haven't done it yet.
I'll work on it. We'll talk off stream, though. We'll talk off stream.
You are hinting at so much ominous shit.
I like hinting. I have trouble not saying things about shit. So it's better for me to say ominous shit about it and just let it fester than because otherwise I'll just say the whole thing.
Okay, well then you are making the correct choice. The consequence is me shaking in my boots.
Yeah. Because, like, otherwise I'll just say the whole thing, and then if it doesn't happen, people will be disappointed. This way, I could just point at anything and be like, no, that was what I meant. I could be just like a numerologist. A Christian numerologist. No, what I meant by Nibiru...
Come on.
What I meant by the 2012... 2012? Whoa. 2012. I added an extra 20 in there. Now it's 20,000 years in the future for 2012. That's the real end of the world.
I think that's just enough time it'll take to escape all this stuff.
But anyways, 2012 is not going to be the end of the world. It was just a shift in polarity. It was a different... I love that shit, dude. I love the backpedaling after an end of the world theory doesn't come true.
Okay, I said it was going to be the end of the world, but...
It was actually the end of the world as we knew it then, and now the world is subtly different. And you'll know what I mean later. You'll understand later.
Get these people a degree because they are spin doctors.
I got more into my old skeptic stuff again this year. Seemed like a good year to get into skepticism more.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired of woo ruining society.
It would be nice if it stopped.
It's like fine if you're religious or spiritual or shit. But I'm getting tired. I'm getting real tired of crystals and garbage becoming fascism. It was fine when they were on our side, I guess. Like I didn't like it, but at least they were not ushering in a new age of fascism.
I'm curious as to how the gems are becoming fascist.
Oh, all the fucking crystal ladies.
What evil chakras are they aligning? Yeah,
all the crystal ladies went QAnon.
Oh, okay.
Just like
every resonance of the structure is alerting them about Q's next drop.
Right? Every fucking pseudoscience person, the UFO community, the flat earthers, all of them went QAnon.
Okay, well, we knew that about the flat earthers. That was,
Dan Olson solved that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a look. It's not the White House. It's a homeless tweaker's den. Come on.
the Apollo shuttle. Yeah. Is this a space shuttle or a homeless tweaker shelter?
Oh wow.
I love that he made the shirt. I can't get over the fact that he actually made the shirt.
He was showing it off. He wanted people to react like he had just created some incredibly insightful and funny piece of merch.
Hey, do you think that this looks like a space shuttle or a homeless tweaker shelter? Melissa, help. I love the one lady who's immediately like, please help me. Get me out of this situation, my friend.
Going to the fucking barbecue thing? That was wild.
12,000 subscribers!
Oh, wow, 12,000?
I don't remember the exact number, but man, it's so fucking funny. He yells his subscriber count. I gotta start doing that.
Yeah.
Almost 2,000 subscribers!
I go to the store. I had a minor inconvenience. Do you know who I am?
I'm going to go on YouTube and tell them all about this. 2,000 subscribers.
Hello everyone, Golden Nova here, and today we are going to be talking about rude douchebags explained.
Oh, it got me again. It came back around. Got me again.
Truly, I'm executing the black flashes of jokes.
But yeah, I started listening to an old podcast again. Oh No, Ross and Carrie from the Maximum Fun Network. Same home as my brother, and me. If you know those three fellers. One of the few skeptic programs from back then that also didn't go right wing. It's crazy, right? The skeptics and the woo peddlers both went right wing.
I love the phrase "woo peddlers."
Yeah.
Next up, I would like to put in consideration for woo mongers.
No more woo pigs have the power. Brianna Woo fans trying to sell you on her. True. I mean, she peddles some woo.
I mean, she has to, definitionally.
Did we talk about Brianna Woo in the last Stuck in My Craw, or is that for the next Stuck in My Craw?
I think we talked about. The issue is that I don't know if we talked about it or if we talked about talking about it.
True, that's true.
All the yapping is blurring together.
Yeah. Yeah, that was part of it. That was their goofy apology was part of the. It's either in the last episode of Stuck in My Craw or it's in the next one. Whenever we get that around to that, which I could do a little teaser because it's literally right here. There's some Guillermo del Toro in there. Bam. There's a little teaser.
Wow, that was quick. I guess you weren't kidding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a little teaser. Hopefully we'll get to do Stuck in My Craw sometime in the near future. I'm planning on doing a lot more streams than I normally do, which is probably going to be like 3 a week instead of 2 a week. Last time I did 3 a week, I got really tired and I had to stop. But that was because I was also doing video work, and with my wrist injured currently, I don't have that. So onward we go, and I'll try and just do Twitch shit for a little bit. And I hope you'll join me.
I will.
Yay!
And
maybe
so
we'll make it to 1,000 followers.
Subs followers. I hate that every website has their own fucking name for it. Wait, I can't say that. Please, for the love of God, standardize your terms, folks. I'm begging you.
Or jump for joy.
Yeah.
You should just become left-handed. I was saying I want to get a left-handed mouse, I think. I like, because it's all mouse-based, the stuff that I'm trying to do. So like a left-handed mouse would do the trick. But I'd have to learn how to do it. I don't know. I'm not like as like right-hand dependent as some other people, but I'm still pretty right-hand dependent. I don't know. Especially for mouse stuff, because I've never used a left-handed mouse before. I've never even seen one, I don't think. They're for the devil worshippers, so why would I? All right.
Yep.
I suppose.
I think that's it. I think we're done here, folks. Let's Yep.
Yep. I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yep. In that old dusty trail.
It's been nice talking to you.
Go to my list of NPC related dialogue here. See if we can get some good ones here.
That is just a Southern goodbye. Every time a Southerner says goodbye, it's always like a 10-minute long. It's them in the Midwest. The Midwesterners do this too.
See, the killing of a conversation, of a meeting, is not something to be done lightly. Rituals
it's a ritual.
must be observed.
What if we raided Dan Olsen? I don't think I'm going to, but it would be really funny.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
That he doesn't say anything, and then I just kind of sit there going, "Oh,
Okay, well, what if I told you he's just not going to say anything no matter what?
yeah." I think that's probably the truth of the matter.
That's just going to be the standard for anyone with a large following you're raiding into.
The title of the stream is He's playing Silk Song. If I die in game, I drink Prime in real life.
Wait, worse than death.
That's going to kill him. There's lead in there.
The lead, Dan! The lead!
Let's raid Hardleg.
That sounds good.
He's testing the man.
The man!
He's playing man.
Me when I'm learning Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm Diogenes.
Is this a man? Yeah, it's man with Mark.
Yeah.
I adore. I think some people find Odeon frustrating to play against. I think it's just because Yu-Gi-Oh players don't know how to deal with control decks.
Me.
But I think everyone can agree that calling the deck man is incredibly funny.
It's perfect.
I can't believe they named the card man with the mark. That's man.
Man, okay.
What is man doing?
Do they have any qualifying conditions about them?
He's got a mark.
Oh. Where?
On
what
him.
kind of mark? Oh, okay.
He's the man. He's the man with the mark. Bow, bow, wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Alice in Chains, you know?
No, I don't.
Ah, fuck, you gotta listen to Alice in Chains. It's good fucking music in there.
Oh, that's good. I should. Yeah.
Well, I suppose.
Yep.
Once ra, course you do.
No, no, not that game.
Once ra, course you do.
Okay, press the right button. Get us out of here. We have to stop. Our terminal yapping has gone reverse arcana. It's bad now.
What if Yu-Gi-Oh themed Return to Zork game called Return to Zark? Think about it, won't you?
Okay, but who's playing the alternate version? Who's being the U-boys in that?
I don't know. That's
we
a
just
tough
get the
one.
Walkie Quartet in different wigs.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah.
All right, cool.
MBT is the fusion boy, of course, Yuri.
I don't think anyone else would be able to be
match that
cunty.
energy.
So yeah,
it's true.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Farfa would have to be the Ixies guy. I can't imagine him being the other two.
I'm putting my money on Farfa being no, Doug being the Ixies one.
Really?
Yeah.
I just can't imagine Farfa being Yuya or Yugo.
I could see him being Yugo. Yugo's he's a little shit. He's always complaining about stuff.
That's why I was gonna make him Nim Nim.
No, but Nim Nim is the dual tainer.
That's true.
Be core Yuya.
That's true.
Hey, before I take care of that battle guard guy you got over there, how do you feel about warm milk?
I can't believe you brought constructed pendulum magicians again, Yuya.
It's what I do. It's all I got.
I can't believe you brought constructed predaplants yet again. All right, have a nice night,
folks. There's your
fan art. Yeah, make your fan art.
Draw the quartet as the as the
I
year
haven't
goes.
offered this in quite some time. If you draw fan art of a stream, I will put it on stream.
Hey, that goes for me too. In fact, anyone that you watch, I am sure would be astounded to have that level of effort.
That's true. All right. Let's
But do
head
it for
out of
us
here.
first because Ian gave you the idea, so you have to do it for them first.
Let's head out of here, gamers. We're gonna send you over to Hardleg. Hardleg's playing is testing out Man for a ladder climb, I believe. I don't know when the next stream I'm gonna have is gonna be. We're basically back on normal schedule, so it's probably just gonna be a Sunday. I think if I have an extra stream day, it'll be either just be a random day, as in like a time that Golden Nova has available, or it'll be like a Tuesday.
Out.
A Tuesday seems like a good day for me to do stream, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But otherwise, the usual streams are back. Sunday at 10 p.m., Thursday at 4 p.m. It's a new year, but it's the same stream schedule. Kinda. Exclamation point socials.
What happened?
That's not what I meant to do. I sent them to the starting soon screen because I was trying to type, and I just typed wrong, incorrectly.
Typing with the thing you're not supposed to be typing with?
Yeah. Usually I type on the other computer, but I already have it set up to raid Hardleg, and I don't want to undo that.
Sounds like some excuses.
It is.
Okay, cool. Well, as long as we're on the same page.
Golden Panova. Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Hello, I am Panova.
YGO. That's what it is. There we go. Go to the... Oh, that hurt my wrist doing that. Ouchie, 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 ouch. Go follow all the stuff on the website. Go follow Golden Nova. I'm gonna get out of here and rest my wrist.
I'll get the first aid kit.
When you get over to Hard Lake Stream, be kind and courteous is all I ask of you. With that said, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of your New Year's Day. Bye.
Bye. Whoa.